We are back here on DLLS Mavs on DLLS Sports. It is our live watch along as Luka Dončić and the Los Angeles Lakers welcome in your Dallas Mavericks tonight as the Mavericks look to get back on the winning track after falling on Sunday to the Golden State Warriors. I'm your host, Kevin Gray. That is our Mavericks analyst, Bobby Curl. We'll be joined in a little bit by Mr. Fourth and Long himself, Jesse Holly. He's in the building. We've got Abby Jones here. She's hanging out with us as well.
Hi. Say hi.
You'll say hi.
Oh, I don't know if the mic's picked it up.
I don't know if the mic's picked it up, but she's hanging out with us as well. Tanner producing as he always does here for us on DLLS Mavs. Let us know throughout the course tonight. We'll be reading your chat as well as super chats if you feel so kind to throw those in there as well, as we will be watching together something we never thought we would see is Luka Dončić in a different uniform facing his former team tonight. These two teams will get back together again on April 9th in Dallas when Luka Dončić makes his return to Dallas. Kyrie Irving, Max Christie, Klay Thompson, PJ Washington, and Kessler Edwards, your starting five for Dallas tonight. They will be opposed by Luka Dončić, LeBron James.
He looks so different.
Rui Hachimura, Jackson Hayes, and Austin Reeves as the teams greet each other tonight at midcourt. And we are about to tip off.
Kyrie shaved the whole beard.
Yeah, he got rid of the whole.
He's just goatee.
It's the stash. Yeah.
So here's the deal. It's a watch along. It is not a live feed of the game. You guys are 15 seconds behind what we're saying right now just because of YouTube, but also we're watching via the internet, so we're a little behind. So the game just tipped off. So if you're trying to sync it up with us, there is State Farm number of seconds. There's 11:52 seconds left. Or 11 minutes and whatever. There's 11 minutes and 47 seconds left right now. And Luka just took a shot. Ooh.
Luka took the heat check three above the break and missed it. But
you told me the Lakers were a bad offensive rebounding team, Kevin.
I did. They're an awful rebounding team.
You just lied to me. Granted, Luka almost airballed it. It's always tough to rebound the shots that just graze the front of the rim that kind of fall.
Luka Dončić with the block on the Max Christie floater attempt. But Klay Thompson gets the offensive rebound and puts it back. By the way, Slightly was right. He predicted that Luka would take the first shot of the game.
Yeah, I said Luka wouldn't shoot for the first couple minutes because he'd want to pass and get all the jitters out and everything.
Yeah. He took the heat check three to start the game. About a minute and a half into the game, and
what do you think about Christie starting over Dante?
I don't mind it. He's at home. He's making the appearance back in Los Angeles. I don't mind it.
I think it's just too stagnant. Because Kyrie is really the only guy. PJ and Max are both kind of the same. Every time the ball bounces as they're dribbling up the floor, I'm like, oh my god. Oh my god. This could be the last one. It's like watching a baby run for the first time. You're I want to help you so bad.
Yeah. Oh, there's the thing that you didn't want to see.
Oh, and it worked.
The Mavericks double and it forces a turnover.
Not ball knower right here. When was the last time that Kyrie did not have a beard? He's completely clean shaven.
It's been a long time, I feel like. As Dončić gets downhill for the bucket to make it 6-2 LA with 10 minutes left in the first quarter. Oh boy, 9-2 start for Los Angeles. Luka Dončić with the assist to LeBron James for the above the break three. As we're about 2.5 minutes into the game so far.
Kyrie's just forcing everything, man.
I mean,
this is the same exact thing that we just saw the other day against the Warriors. Oh, that has to be foul.
Luka just picked up the tech. And Luka Dončić immediately picks up the technical foul.
Oh, my God, dude.
Wow.
There's no way that wasn't a foul, right?
No, that was definitely a foul. As Luka Dončić went to go up over the other side of the rim, he was grabbed by PJ Washington on the right arm. Foul not called. Immediately picks up the tech.
Oh, no. He got a lot of ball, dude.
He got a lot of ball and a lot of right arm.
It doesn't matter. If you're on the ball first, then that's I don't know. That might have should have been a jump ball.
Either way, it results in a technical foul for Luka Dončić.
Who's that official?
Who is the officiating crew tonight? I have to check and see real quick.
That was Pat Frere. Pat Frere's been known to.
He's got a quick whistle.
Not necessarily a quick whistle, but he's teed up Luka a few times. I mean, who hasn't?
I'm saying who hasn't?
Pat Frere definitely has.
Teed him up at this point. So something to already watch for is Luka Dončić picks up the early technical foul less than 3 minutes into the game.
What if he gets ejected like before the first time out?
I'm sure that would relieve a lot of your feelings. You're just like, okay, I can breathe now.
I don't know how much that would relieve. Pat Frere would be the new Nico. Yeah, man. Them trying to do stuff 5 seconds into every single possession it's already getting old.
Yeah.
Just run an offense. Do you think since offensive players hit guys with the too small whenever they score over them, if a defensive player gets a stop on an offensive player in the post, should they be able to do too small?
I don't think so. Because they should do that. Luka Dončić with the steal leading to the missed layup by Austin Reeves.
That whole possession went to S again because PJ was just ran as hard as he could into the lane and then almost lost the handle of the ball. Like, the first 5 seconds of the shot clock matter a whole lot. Like, use them wisely.
And by the way, was that Maxey? Max, I keep doing that. Was that Max in the post? Post up Dončić a little bit.
Yeah, it led to a turnover.
Right, exactly. About 4 minutes into the game, 11-5 Los Angeles.
Jeff Kavanaugh in the chat. What's up, Jeff Kavanaugh?
Kavanaugh.
No, he got a theme song now.
Oh, that's right. All four of them got theme songs now. I'm not gonna lie to you. Pop Pop's theme song is still the best one. Yeah, Pop Pop's is still the best one. I feel like Kavanaugh was real surprised by the one that he got today, and I was like,
where legends drop.
That's right.
Clarence Hill just can't stop. Breaking news, you gotta hop in Club Pop Pop.
Yeah, that's a good one. We like that one.
Sweeping the nation.
It is.
It's sweeping DLLS Sports Nation.
Good thing we don't have a salary cap when it comes to song making, unlike the Cowboys with their own salary cap situation. How about that? Kyrie Irving with a gorgeous lefty finish there. The ambidextrous Kyrie Irving.
I feel like Kessler Edwards could maybe do a good job on Luka. He's
we're about to find out.
Length and size a little bit. Whoa.
Is that a catch and shoot?
Oh, my God.
Oh, but he gets the offensive rebound and gets fouled and one.
God, that is two just complete absentee attempts at getting a rebound.
Yeah, that's awful.
When 50-50 balls become 80-20 balls, like, you just don't stand a chance.
Okay, was that partially blocked?
I don't know, but
let's see.
That hit the backboard. That's tough.
I think they gave PJ. Was that PJ Washington who attempted to block that?
Couldn't tell you.
Because I think they gave him credit for a block. In fact, I'll go back and look, but I think they gave him credit for a block there.
Ooh, Luka trying to guard Kyrie. Okay. Oh.
Ooh.
All right. Looks like a totally different person. Oh. Uh-oh. You know that's going up.
Oh, Kyrie, back-to-back threes.
Is this the first time the Mavs have ever led on a watch-along that we've done?
I know, right?
Savor the moment, folks.
We said in the pregame show, Kyrie got to get off to a quick start. 3 of 6 for 10 points. He's got 10 of the 14 for Dallas, knocking down back-to-back threes to give him a 14-13 lead with about 6.5 minutes left in the first quarter.
Like, I don't necessarily mind doubling Luka when
And Dončić responds with the above the break three
when
off the double team too.
Yeah, when Dorian is out there, because Dorian, I mean, Mavs fans know like Dorian is my hero, but
yeah,
off the dribble, he's not as big of a threat as a lot of their starters. Oh wow. Oh, my
Kyrie missing
God.
back-to-back three-point attempts and trying to respond to Luka Dončić's three-pointer.
Kyrie battling, not getting the rebound.
Uh-oh. Back-to-back threes from Luka. Uh-oh. He's talking. He's starting to talk. Tanner's like, I hate this. Luka with back-to-back threes gives the Lakers a 19-14 lead. He jawing. He found somebody to stare at. I don't know who it was. Oh, boy.
That's already 4 offensive rebounds. That's already 7 second chance points for the Lakers. They are 3 of 4 on second chance field goal attempts. The game has been played for 6 minutes. So that's really sweet. That is
I told you the scouting report, you gotta get defensive rebounds if you're the Mavericks, and they're not doing it.
they've only missed 7 shots. They've gotten the rebound back on 4 of them. Granted, a couple of them really ugly misses, but like you gotta finish the possession, man. You gotta finish the possession.
Got to. You gotta do it. And the Mavericks are not doing that.
Like it's every 50-50 ball is going the Lakers' way so far. It's like 100-0. It's not even 80-20, like I said. Like you have to. The Mavs are so small. They're so out-talented by most teams in the league right now, given their injury situation. The only way they're going to win games is by working harder than the other team.
Yeah.
And by winning all of those 50-50s, by
This is
being
what
the
we
first
talked
team
about.
on the floor,
Yes.
by boxing out everybody, by fighting and scrapping and scratching and clawing and doing all the dirty stuff to get every single loose ball. There's been none of that tonight. The Lakers are playing harder, and they are obviously the more skilled team. So yeah, that's really borne itself out. And again, I guess Dinwiddie's been out there for the last 2 minutes, which whatever. But
Yeah.
if Kyrie is your only ball handler on the floor, he's also thereby your only shot creator, which means he's going to be taking a lot of shots. And he's taken 8 shots in 5.5 minutes, and that's a lot of shots, dude. Kevin, I guess, Kevin is quitting. Kevin is going home. Can you remotely zoom in on me? Is there a way to just push a button to where it's just uncomfortably close up on me? Ooh, I guess you could just cut the cam, yeah. Oh, okay. I don't know how long I'm going to be the only person on camera. Hi, everybody. I'm Bobby. Oh, hello. Yeah, don't stay so far away. You can come closer. It's all right. Here, we're good. It's just you and it's just me watching this game. Luka has 10 points already, which means my sleeper pick, Tanner, is alive and well. I thought Luka would score at least 8.5 points in the first quarter, and it took him 5.5 minutes to do that. He's already got 10. So, I mean, some consider me, I like to remain humble about it. Some consider me a genius. Some consider me a contemporary sleeper legend. That's what other people say. I don't say it myself. He's gone to that special place. He really has already. It didn't take him long to get there. It did not take him long to get there. Let Luka cook as long as nobody else is making their shots. Absolutely. Mike Aldana, I absolutely agree with that. Obviously, if Luka goes for 75 or whatever, you're going to look a little silly after the game. But I would rather do that than double him and leave everybody open all night. I mean, LeBron is too smart. The Lakers are too well drilled and that sort of thing. You can't be doing that.
Anthony Davis getting a video tribute prior to tonight's game as well as he makes his return to Los Angeles. Unfortunately, not able to play, of course, dealing with the adductor strain that's continued to keep him out.
Jacket looks super comfortable, though.
Let me tell you something. AD can dress, okay? I noticed he stays in something that's Louis Vuitton all the time.
Is that Rabbit?
Did you just say, is that Rabbit? Oh, we have a guest joining us?
It's so plush and fuzzy.
It looks great.
I want to just use that as a blanket. Not while he's wearing it, of course.
He stepped out of bounds. Hi, Jeff.
What's up, Jeff?
Hi, Jeff.
Hi guys. I don't know if you can hear me. I'm not wearing
Yes, we
headphones.
can.
or
We can
anything.
hear you.
Okay. I can't watch the game while I'm talking to you guys because my Fire Stick remote won't control the volume on my Fire TV, so you would hear the game, and I can't figure out how to get back to my Fire
yeah,
TV.
we can't do that. We'll get so clapped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that would be- I can't do that.
So now I'm just going to watch you guys watch the game.
Aw.
Oh, that's sweet of you, Jeff.
Jeff, what is your relationship with the Mavs and with Luka and with basketball fandom? Everybody knows obviously you're a football guy, but what's your deal?
I'm a Mavs fan. I like to go to the games. I like to watch the games. I think I want Luka to kick our ass, though. I think I sports hate Nico, and I'm pretty sure that's who Luka keeps staring at, and it makes me happy.
Yeah, we're trying to identify where Nico is actually sitting to see if that's who he is, put his ire toward after knocking down those back-to-back threes.
Yeah, because I doubt he's talking crap to his former teammates that he likes. I would imagine that he's looking at Stupid Head and being like,
yeah, I think
hey,
he likes all those guys.
dummy. Yeah.
Yeah, again, you tilt the floor toward Luka, and then he finds a wide open shooter because Luka is taller than all of the guys that you're double teaming him with. There is no advantage to be gained sending a second guy his way. He can see the entire floor.
Yeah, he's one of a few players on earth.
Oh my God!
As Rui Hachimura sends Max Christie to the floor with a blocked shot, PJ Washington fouling, Austin Reeves on the other end of that. But yeah, I mean, Luka's one of the 3 players in the world that can make a pass out of any double team. You can see over anybody. The other 2 being
Max really thought he had something there.
Yeah, he really thought he was coming into Rui Hachimura's house. He's like, no. I mean, but one of them, his teammate, is LeBron James and then Nikola Jokic. I mean, those are the 3 guys on earth who can make any pass out of any double team and see over anyone. So, are you raising your hand?
Yeah, I have a question.
Yeah,
Sure.
Are you guys old enough to remember when we had Tony Dumas and George McLeod? And I thought, wow, we have like the best like shooter ever and the best slasher ever. And I just didn't know why we didn't win any titles with them.
Well, how about this? The Cowboys have one of the best pass rushers in the NFL, and they also have one of the best ball hawk corners in the NFL.
Who's got no knees anymore? Oh, you're talking about DeRon Bland. You're talking about DeRon.
Their defense is just still kind of bleh.
Yeah, and I think in my case, I was just wrong because I was young and they weren't really good, either one of them. I thought.
As
But
Luka
I
Dončić
thought-
air balls a 3.
And Jimmy Jackson, Jamal Mashburn, and Jason Kidd, there's a song, Jamal, Jimmy Jackson, and Jason Kidd, the 3
yeah.
J's. I don't know how.
Yeah.
I'm going to go so I can watch the.
All right.
Thank you for joining us.
Be blessed, Jeff. Thanks for hanging.
Love you guys.
Make sure you tune into the DLLS Cowboy Show every day at 11 a.m. right here on DLLS Sports.
Well, the score is getting worse, which is not ideal, certainly.
No, 23-16 with 3:31 left in the first quarter as the Mavericks find themselves down by 7. Looks like Najee Marshall headed to the free throw line, though. Early on so far, Kyrie Irving, 12 points, 4 of 9 from the field, 2 of 5 from downtown. Luka Dončić so far. They did rescind that 1 3-pointer that he hit above the break. His left foot that stepped out of bounds.
So he only has 7 points?
So he only has 7 points.
All right, well, then I'm not a ball knower. I need him to score.
So that correction has been made. So he is officially 3 of 7 from the field, 1 of 4 from downtown. He's got 6 rebounds and 4 assists so far in nearly 9 minutes.
Controversial sleeper situation unfolding here in the DLLS Sports Studio, KG.
Oh, with the 3 being taken away from Luka there.
Get me on the phone with Adam Silver or whatever. Although honestly, if I got 10 minutes with Adam Silver, I would
waste it on
different
that.
topics.
Yeah,
than
yes, exactly.
That call. Kyrie is doing a lot right now. He's playing very hard.
Yes.
I got to say, he is playing very hard. But there's just a lot going on every time he touches the ball.
Yeah. I mean, think about it. He's going to be the guy offensively that's going to do pretty much everything for them when in terms of scoring, setting the table for everyone else.
That was truly mystifying stuff from my guy Najee, dude. What was he doing?
I feel like we've been saying a little bit more of that as of late, and I don't necessarily know how I feel about it, honestly.
D-line? Let's go.
Oh, okay, Eric, let's go. Eric has been real sympathetic to our situation here in Dallas when it comes to the Mavericks having traded Luka Dončić. So shout out to D-line.
D-line, the guy that's about to join the show is on the DNVR Nuggets show.
Mm-hmm.
I highly encourage you to check out their post-game. I wouldn't say every game. You're not a Nuggets fan. You're a Mavs fan.
That's
but
right.
Check out their post-game. How about this? Every now and then. There's point number 9. Let's go.
Then you get back on track.
It's back, baby.
As
Nice.
Omax unfortunately
Nice.
smokes a layup.
Nice.
That would have cut the lead down to 5.
See, don't let him spin.
Good hands by Kyrie, though, on the strip there of Jared Vanderbilt there.
Kyrie is just an agent of chaos.
Yeah,
out there
Kyrie's
tonight.
in
It's
demon
awesome.
mode. Like, he is trying to put on the show. I mean, again, we talked about it pregame. Kyrie might have to put on the show. He's got 14 of the 20 for the Mavericks so
A
far.
lot of skeptical Mavs fans would say, is Kyrie auditioning for the Lakers?
Hey, no conspiracy theories tonight. No conspiracy theories tonight.
It's not a conspiracy.
We can't do it, okay?
Uh-oh. Oh,
That's over and back.
That's over and back. You
Yep,
can't
that's
do
over
that
and
shit.
back.
Omax going to get the Supermax? That's right. Let's go.
Max to the max. We have in the first quarter 2:12 left. It is 25-20 with just a little over 2 minutes left in the first quarter. So far, Kyrie Irving's got 14 of the 20. He's 5 of 10 from the field. He's 2 of 5 from downtown. Luka Dončić is leading the way for Los Angeles. He's 3 of 7. He's got 9 points, 7 rebounds, and 4 assists. It looks like he's going to play the entirety of the first quarter, which is something that Los Angeles has been doing here as of late, having Luka play the entire first quarter and then sitting the first half of the second quarters of these games.
Yeah, KG. So the Mavs right now are down 25-20, and if Kyrie was not playing in this game, they would be down 25-6.
That's right.
So
I mean, he's got 14. Yeah.
they do need
Yeah.
just like a couple other guys to do some stuff.
I mean, PJ's 0 of 1. He's got 4 rebounds and an assist. Klay Thompson's got 2 points. That was on a putback. And Max Christie's got the other 2 points. And Najee Marshall has 2 free throws that he's
Has
made.
Dwight played yet?
Dwight has not made it to the floor. He's only going to play 10 to 12 minutes tonight.
Gotcha.
So you won't see much of Dwight in his return for the Mavericks.
Luka's already got 9, 7, and 4, so that's cool.
Yeah.
Anyone ever gotten a triple-double in the first quarter?
I don't know. Did Luka ever do that with the Mavericks? No, he
He
never
did in
that
the
with
first
them.
half.
He did in the first half.
It took him 2 whole quarters. Can you believe that? Dude sucks. They should trade him.
Yeah, man. It's crazy as you kind of go through, obviously, the history of not just for Luka and this team, but obviously as they get ready to come back, here in Dallas. Like, you think about, my man had a 60-point game, a 70-point game, a 20-rebound game, and a 20-assist game in 6.5 seasons with Dallas. And by the way, 2 of those things occurred in the same game. The 60-20 portion happened in the same game.
Yeah, and the 20-assist game happened in 2021, so he really did those 2 things in like 2 years.
In 2 years.
Yeah.
Oh, what? He got a triple-double in the first quarter? Oh, yeah. We said, first half. Yeah,
28,
yeah.
11, and 10 or something, right? 29, 10, and 10. 29, 10, and 10 in the first half.
Jeez.
Good God.
Of course, against the Jazz, because, of course, it's the Jazz.
Just mad I'm busting his ass.
That's right. He's the only one. It's crazy. Great question, Mark. I don't know how long Caleb Martin's going to be out because he's still dealing with that hip injury. We're waiting.
Yeah, I think we might be he might be a ways away.
Okay. So
I mean, we haven't seen him on the court.
no, we
right?
haven't seen him on the court at all. Yeah.
All right, we got D-line.
D-Line joining us from
My guy.
DNVR.
Yeah.
Shout out to D-Line because
Hooray,
again, you've
welcome.
been the most sympathetic figure toward us when it comes to this whole Luka trade as the days have gone on.
It's like, I don't even know what to make of it. It doesn't even make sense. Like, the best that I can understand and like as I try and make sense of this entire situation. First off, I believe that they just didn't like Luka's game. They were just not into it. That they really, when they said defense wins championships, I really think that's as deep as it goes. Like they just really feel like they needed a defensive force. And it's crazy that people in that level of emotional power can be so deaf to the people that they are serving. I cannot believe you would get rid of Luka Dončić. I mean, I can't even, the way that it makes me think and then think about Nikola Jokic is like, I can't even go there, dude.
D-Line, you recently watched a team that won the championship. The Nuggets did that just 2 short years ago, and here they are kind of steamrolling their way through the league again. Granted, they did just lose the other day to the same team that is beating the Mavs right now. I don't think that Jokic or Jamal Murray or even Michael Porter Jr. are necessarily known for their defense. And I wouldn't say, no disrespect, I wouldn't say that this season's Nuggets calling card is defense either. So then how did they win the championship?
Actually, with all the disrespect, because y'all are horrendous defensively. Y'all are awful, actually.
Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing is that the Nuggets are a try when they have to team, and they can play like if you look at their clutch defense numbers, it's remarkable, and they're not good any other time because it like requires effort. And Jamal Murray's not a huge effort guy like for the first part of the season, and then later on they lock in, and it's so annoying. And no fans here can like really wrap their head around it. They get mad all the time at Jamal Murray for starting off every season slow, and that's what he's done his entire career. Like I don't know what you're expecting. So, sympathetic to the way that Luka himself prepares for each season. That's exactly what Jamal Murray does.
I'm about to say, would Murray's knees allow him to put in that kind of effort at this particular point?
Well, the thing is like we like had the question that you're kind of asking yourself about Jamal Murray. Like, is he Brandon Roy? Like, does he have bum knees? I don't think that's the case. He looks really spry again all of a sudden. Like because he had a surgically repaired knee. So obviously he was like slowed by that. But I kind of think he's gotten to the place where it doesn't hinder him in the same way. So I think he's still like a young player.
So one good thing has happened since we started this conversation. Dwight Powell is in the game.
And he got an
Welcome
offensive
back,
rebound.
Dwight Powell. Let's go. He immediately got an offensive rebound.
That's
and then
right.
it hit Dante Exum with a nice bounce pass on a cut, and Exum missed the layup.
Smoked the layup. Yep.
So the game state is actually worse now than it was mere moments ago. And also, Eric, we have a super chat. We have a super chat from GM Ben, and this one is for you.
I did see all of that, actually.
Nope, you
I
did
saw
not.
all of that.
I'm all good. Here we go.
This is like a something I struggle with all the time, like how negative we can be on our t-shirts. And it's like at the end of the day, we have to just be like, man, this sucks, instead of like attacking the team. You know,
Can we make so for those who don't know, D-Line is the guy that makes pretty much all the shirts, I think, for ALLCITY.
Yeah.
Can we make a "This Sucks" shirt, or can we make a shirt with like the Mavs logo with tape over it? Like, can we be pretty?
Dwight
all right,
Powell with his second offensive rebound.
Well, I got some ideas for you, man.
But here's the thing: is that I actually think you guys are going to be really good, and I think that like it won't seal the wound that you have taken because it's a mortal one and it'll never be healed. But I think that you're going to be really good with Anthony. You guys have no bigs right now. It's ridiculous that you're even in games at all. And the fact that you guys won a bunch in a row was crazy. Like your team actually makes a lot more sense to me now with having Kyrie Irving as the primary ball handler and the guy, and then a bunch of accessory players. Like,
oh my gosh. This is so gross. It's so gross. It's awful.
I appreciate the good things you're saying about our team, but I just saw them miss like 3 layups in 2 seconds.
Oh my gosh, the amount of smoked layups and floaters in the first quarter. My gosh.
It is a very weird thing though, man. Like, because I think that any Mavs fan, even the ones that are the most upset about the trade, I think, would agree under polygraph conditions that this team is still good. When healthy, this team is still good, if not great. And yet, even knowing that, everybody's still so upset, and I've just never seen anything like it before. I'm not saying that it's wrong to feel that way. I'm saying it's perfectly okay to feel that way. But it's just, I don't remember ever seeing this happen anywhere ever.
So a similar thing happened to us in Denver when Nolan Arenado was traded away. He was just an absolutely beloved player and meant a lot to the team and had sort of like cultural moments and was bigger than the Rockies. And they traded him away, and they also had to give up $50 or $500 million or $50 million. It was like the most absurd sounding, most ridiculous trade in the history of baseball. And it just ended my relationship with the Rockies because I was like, I don't trust the people that made that decision are going to make enough good decisions in a row to net in a championship. But I don't think that's the case with you guys. Like, I think that there was actually like very short-sighted, deft thinking that didn't take into consideration the bigger part of sports, which is the connection and the emotion for most people. But I think that like that quarter or whatever, that half you got with AD was like, oh my God. Dude,
it was unbelievable. Dude, we were pogging so hard whenever that was going on. It was unbelievable.
Yeah, it was the full Anthony Davis experience sped up. Like, we saw the 2.5 quarters of just pure dominance on both ends of the floor, and then you got the rest of the AD experience, which is, oh, by the way, that cat stay in street clothes a lot. And now he's about to be in more street clothes for a longer period of time because of the injury that he suffered. But yeah, it was the full Anthony Davis experience. And it was like great, and then a reminder of, yep, this is the thing that we're most afraid of. As we reset with our guy D-Line here from DNVR, hopping on with us here on the DLLS Mavs Watchalong. It is the end of the first quarter between the Mavericks and the Lakers. Lakers up 28-20 at the end of one. Mavericks go just 7 of 29 from the field in the first quarter. That's 24%.
Get the jitters out.
Huh?
You're just getting the jitters out, man. Don't worry about it. This is a jitters issue currently.
Well, there's some bad jitters. Some awful jitters because it's coming with some bad shooting.
Jitters. More like shitters.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. There we go.
Look at this.
That's what watch-alongs are all about.
That's what it's for.
Just a couple of guys sharing some. Like, when I saw that you were doing a watch-along for this game, I was like, I have to be part of this. I don't know what I need to see what this looks like. This is the most complicated emotional event I can imagine two of my friends going through. So obviously I just wanted to watch it happen.
Yeah. That makes one of us, man.
For sure.
I don't know if I want to watch this.
Mavericks went 2 of 11 from downtown in the first quarter as well. Kyrie Irving leading the Mavericks with 14 points on 5 of 11 shooting. Luka Dončić 9 points, 3 of 7 from the field.
The non-Kyries, KG.
The non-Kyries combined for a total of what was 6 points.
On
that would be
2 of 18.
2 of 18.
Shooting.
2 of 18. Yeah. Kai went 5 of 11. Yeah, everybody else went 2 of 18. It was awful.
Well, Clay at least made a shot.
That's
Not bad.
I mean, but we talked about it. I mean, you got to win the hustle plays. You got to win the 50-50 balls. You got to do the little things, and you got to be able to make layups when you have the chance to. And the Mavericks just missed way too many of those in the first quarter. And you're not going to win ball games smoking layups and floaters from 5 feet out. You're just not going to do it.
Yeah, it's tough. KJ in the chat asked that he can't watch the game right now, but did Luka look nervous or tight? I don't think Luka looked really nervous or tight necessarily, but he did airball a 3 and got a shot blocked off the side of the backboard and almost airballed his first attempt. So there were a lot of weird misses, but he did look pretty composed, all things considered.
Yeah.
Austin Reeves just made a BS 3, so it is officially a game now.
The Austin Reeves was on the board?
Yeah. Well, that whenever he makes a shot that just upsets me.
Oh, okay.
We know it's time. It's go time.
Okay, cool.
Austin Reeves has been on my list ever since he went up my real-life best friend, Josh Green.
I want to ask you real quick, D-Line, were you surprised at how thoroughly the Nuggets got dominated by the Lakers on Saturday? Like, were you surprised at the way that
Yes, I wasn't expecting, like, I wouldn't, if I expected that to be the outcome of the game, I certainly wouldn't have watched it. I'll tell you that. So yes, we were at the game. So that sucked extra. And one of our diehards gave us like tickets that were like reasonably close to the Lakers bench. So I was like ready to watch the dynamics of Luka and LeBron getting in arguments and not being able to find any kind of synergy. And then Luka torched us. And the Denver Nuggets were like just like not engaged. The crazy thing is that it was like so weird, their performance, that it's thrown us into conspiracy theories. Like we were like,
welcome to our world,
no
right?
Yeah, they're like, they made no adjustments. That was weird, right? Like they just didn't, they weren't interested in tipping a hand or something. Like it was bizarre. Anyway, yeah, it sucked. It was a terrible game.
Yeah.
There was some of that though that happened, not to whatever. I don't know how much of a schemer Mike Malone is, but last season the Mavs did not play the Wolves a single time with their team. The trade deadline was after all of their matchups. I think Luka only played in one or maybe two of the games against the Wolves last season. The Mavs played only one game with their team against the Thunder all season, and it was the first game after the trade deadline, an early tip-off on a Saturday, and those games don't really matter in the NBA. So, like, I think there is something to the gamesmanship of, like, well, we've seen what they got, and we didn't show them anything that we have.
Yeah,
As LeBron James
the game was that
for the dunk there.
The game was that ridiculous that it sent us down that path, basically.
Well, there have been, in Dwight, there you go. Welcome back, buddy. In Mavsville, there's people, that earnestly believe the trade is a precursor to relocating the team,
Right.
or that Adam Silver forced like Nico Harrison like at gunpoint to make the trade
for ratings.
There's all sorts of stuff amiss. Dante just wrestling LeBron to the ground. Dude is so strong and powerful.
Come on, Dante.
I want Dante to succeed so badly.
Come on, Clay. Yeah, I think I'm going to stop doing that. As Dante Exum and Klay Thompson is back-to-back threes. Just under 9 minutes left in the second quarter. Lakers up 36-29.
3 for 14 from 3, KG.
Yeah, it's been terrible from the three-point line for Dallas. Dalton connecting Austin Reeves have already hit threes in the second quarter.
Oh, no. Oh, my God.
For the Lakers.
Holy moly.
As Austin Reeves finds a cutting Dalton Connect for a dunk.
All their white players just destroying the Mavs right now.
Insult to injury, really.
Yeah, the white quotient is high for the Los Angeles Lakers. That is
God,
for
it's
sure.
just Austin Reeves and Dalton Connect
that
just
is
taking
for sure.
turns, just cooking these guys. Oh no, not
Not
you can't hit him
Najee,
with
but
the too
giving
small down 11.
LeBron the too small.
You cannot do that.
As Najee promptly goes to
It's
sit on
like,
the bench.
Out of here.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
What have you made of the start though so far? As we are just about 2.5 or 3.5 minutes
Dude,
into
it's icky. It's really bad.
Yeah.
They missed a couple layups. They're bricking every open jumper, but I guess like the most sort of hopium is that, well, you're only down 9.
and Dwight Powell's gave
that
you some decent minutes.
It goes beyond just coping. Like,
yeah.
They're still within range, I guess. If they heat up a little bit, it could be
Sure.
a tie game in, a minute and a half. But
You guys don't have any big player. It sucks. Like the strength of your team was the size, and all of your big players got hurt. It is unbelievable. My personal belief is that you've angered the basketball gods through this ridiculous trade, and he is smiting thee by taking all of your. I mean, like, that's the only conspiracy that I'll truly buy into, is that you're being punished from above or below or wherever the basketball gods are.
I would like to see the basketball guys from on a high, and they are striking down with their wrath when it comes to the Mavericks, unfortunately.
Max just got worked by Rui too.
Yeah, Max is struggling as he makes the floater, as I say that.
I did learn today, though, that Max Christie is an avid chess fan and player. So that elevates him like even higher in my book than where he already is. So
I guess I
out
can hang
Max
out with
Christie.
Wemby. That's cool.
Our guy Tim Cato says Moses Brown waited like 3 minutes to check in, came into the game, And when Kid saw Luka was coming back and he didn't even let him sub, literally stepped on and off the court.
I mean, can't blame him, dude.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't want Dwight out there with Luka. I definitely don't want Moses out there.
Not at all.
Oh my God, LeBron had it if he would have found. Oh no.
Instead, he finds an open Dalton Connect who misses a 3 in the corner.
Oh my God. Oh
yeah,
my
Max
God.
is
that's a bad pass.
he has a bad
dude.
pass there.
That's
I'm
a
just
bad
saying in
pass.
general, he's had a little bit of a struggle tonight so far in his return to Los Angeles. But Austin Reeves, all right.
Yeah, this is a tough.
You guys are
game,
hanging
man.
tough. I mean, you're hanging tough.
We appreciate the yeah.
They're trying.
Yeah,
we're
exactly.
we're trying.
This is a
They-
real try hard tonight. A lot of good try hard tonight so far.
Well, listen, I'm going to send all of whatever I have to offer. I have no idea what it is. If I've accrued any goodwill from the basketball gods at all, I would like to bequeath it to you, my friends in DLLS, unless we find ourselves matched up, and then I hope that every player that you have gets injured. So
Wow.
those are my feelings.
Okay.
Jesus, I mean,
Wow.
the Mavs already halfway there, so
Yeah,
might as well
exactly.
get that matchup on the books. But thank you for the well wishes in the meantime,
Yes.
and,
All
and
right.
thank you
Well,
for the shirts.
Yes, for sure.
Of course. Yeah, more shirts coming. And check it out. Like St. Patrick's Day, we're going to make like a thing around these All City parts. So I'm going to talk to GM Ben. We're definitely going to do some kind of thing at a bar. It's going to happen. There's going to be some kind
right
of St.
on, dude.
Patrick's Day party. So,
St. Patty's Day
prepare
down here is
yourself.
huge. There's a big parade and everything. It's awesome.
Mhm.
yes.
Yeah, we're
Yes,
fired
yes,
up. but-
Yes. Okay, cool. All right. Be good, guys. I've got my eye on you. I'm praying.
Appreciate you, man.
Appreciate you, dude. Thanks for the thoughts and prayers.
Thank you so much. That's D-Lie from our brothers
good
and sisters
guy.
at DNVR. Terrific pre and post game show and podcast that they do, headed up by, of course, Adam Mares. Does a terrific job. Also co-hosts the
Who is
All
also
In-
going to join us.
Oh yeah,
Oh, Adam Mares is?
Supposedly, yeah.
Okay,
go.
let's go.
Dude,
Let's
we
go.
got DNVR descending to Dallas. I guess we should have said. Obviously, Nuggets fans hate the Lakers. Like
They do.
hate them.
And they've been whooping up on the Lakers for years at this point. Whether it be in the regular season, postseason, Nuggets have been doing a number on the Lakers over the years. So they have owned them for quite some time. Timeout in Los Angeles right now. It is 42-36 with 6.5 minutes left to go in the first half. Kyrie Irving still leading the way for the Mavericks with 14 points on 5 of 11 from the field. Rui Hachimura, LeBron James each have 7. Austin Reeves and Luka Dončić each have 9 for Los Angeles. Lakers 6 of 18 so far from downtown. Mavericks still just 3 of 14 from distance at 21%. Percentage is starting to creep up slightly when it comes to overall from the field. Mavericks 14 of 40 at 35%. Lakers at 45.5% so far.
35% is not a good mark to be from the field.
Well, it was
Not from 3.
in the
That's the field.
in the first quarter. It was 24%. So we're ticking up a little bit.
Yeah, the non Kyrie Mavs were 2 of 18, like we said in the first quarter. In the
Yeah.
second quarter so far, they're 7 of 11, which is really, really good.
Mhm.
So they are starting to heat up. There was obviously that possession where it was like, I think Dante missed a 3, and then someone else missed a 3, and then Najee missed a putback, and it was
Yeah.
like, so all their misses came on one trip.
Mm-hmm.
So they are starting to heat up a little bit, which is good because obviously, I mean, I would love to see Kyrie Irving score 80, but I don't want him to have to.
Yeah.
I don't want him to feel like he needs to.
His back is already hurting enough.
Yeah, it does seem though, KG, like almost every shot is coming pretty easily for the Lakers right now.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're not really having to work very hard for anything. Whereas for the Mavs, it's a lot of 5 or 6 pass possessions where they're having it's like solving a puzzle
swing,
every
trying
time.
to-
Yeah. And that kind of thing, that doesn't necessarily mean you're going to win. It doesn't mean that you're going to lose. But it does mean that it's going to be a much more difficult night. Goodbye, Stars crew. We were hoping
Bye.
that the Stars would win so that y'all would come party with us, but I understand. It's a tough game.
We got a.
Oh, yeah, it's
Oh,
the
wow,
lounge.
that's just
yeah.
true.
Yeah.
We got Jesse's teammate in the chat. Your boy Chill's in the chat. Pop
And Cat in the chat, too.
Cat's in the chat
The
as
whole
well.
DLLS Cowboys crew is in the chat right now.
Katya, I'm sure she may call in at some point as well.
Luka posting up Dinwiddie. That is a little
That's
scary.
frightening.
Here comes the double team. Here comes the open three. Oh, nope. Better yet, a layup.
From KJ, Dallas will not shoot bad in the second half. Let's hope not. Oh, that's another subplot to this game. Michael Thompson, who calls the games on radio for Los Angeles, watching his son Clay playing tonight, of course. Michael Thompson, multi-time NBA champion with Los Angeles Lakers.
Clarence is calling in at half, he says.
Oh, let's go. All
So
right.
gonna call in at halftime.
Yep.
Yeah, man, you cannot double from one pass away in the post. I've been saying this forever, man. You cannot double from one pass away in the post, especially a guy like Luka. Like it's way too easy.
Mm-hmm.
You're making the offense's job way too easy whenever you do that. If you're gonna ever double team, you have to make it a little more unpredictable and put the player in some sort of panic situation.
It does feel like that they're trying to throw multiple things at him so far in this game. As Klay Thompson unfortunately airballs a mid-range attempt there as the shot clock was winding down.
Open three. I mean, it's Vanderbilt, but still.
I mean, if Vando is going to hit threes, I mean, you're going to have to just live with that because he's not a great.
You don't leave him open.
Well, he's not a great 3-point shooter. Like if Vando hits threes,
they're
that's
leaving him wide open in transition. Like that, he got a wide open 3 5 seconds into the. Like he could have dunked it if he wanted.
Wait, you can cuss, KG, if you want to say what you usually say when he does that.
Oh,
I think you're a few seconds ahead of us, Tanner. I think.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh
No, you're good. You're good.
no, it's fine.
I forget.
No, you're fine. Oh wow.
This is so, dude. They're defending so badly.
Yeah, because Austin Reeves knocking down a wide open 3 off of a gorgeous Luka Dončić over the head pass for the assist. As the Lakers go up 11-50-39. Here comes that Dinwiddie bullshit. There
It
it
was
is.
an open 3.
There we go. That's what I was looking for.
It's a
good.
3. It's whatever.
I forgot. Spencer is Bobby's guy now.
No, he's not.
After he said that one thing.
No.
One quote.
After he said
that
that one
one
thing
quote
that
about
one time.
Luka. Oh, I can pull up what you said in the Discord. You said he's always in your good graces now.
That was a fake message.
I have the
by-
receipts. I have the receipts.
I was catfished or reversed.
Kessler
Oh, my
Edwards missing a 3-pointer there. Just under 4.5 minutes left in the first half. Lakers up by 11-50-39 as Klay Thompson fouls Luka Dončić as he was about to go up for a 3-point attempt.
Is that on a 3?
I'm going to check and see here. But my gosh, the pass from Luka to Austin Reeves, cash from 3. Tanner is fuming.
Remember when he did that?
Yeah, that was on a 3.
Yes, they do give him a 3-point attempt on that.
Just fouling for no reason on a 3.
Hey, what did you say during the pregame show, Bobby?
Don't foul him.
Don't foul him.
Don't do it.
Jason Kidd also talked about that during the pregame or during the pregame press availability. He said, "Look, we can't put him on the cannot put Luka on the free throw line." And that's exactly what they have done.
And this is the nightmare scenario, dude. Like, again, you know, the Mavs right now are at a size disadvantage
Mm-hmm.
every single night until all of those guys come back. They will be the smaller team. They're at a skill disadvantage because many of their best players are hurt. All of their players that are hurt are their good defenders.
That's
so
right.
they're also at a defensive disadvantage and a rebounding disadvantage. So everything is going to be harder for them at both ends of the floor every single possession. The only way that they're going to be able to overcome this stuff is by playing hard, by playing smart. And
Yeah.
I would say they're not doing either of those things tonight. They're pressing too much on offense, and they're not playing smart on defense right now.
I mean, those are the things we've talked about with the team being as undersized and undermanned as they are. You've got to be able to do the little things well. And when you're not going to execute those things, it's going to be really difficult to win games. And so far, they're not executing defensively at all. Too many wide open looks for everyone, whether it be Connect, Reeves, Jared Vanderbilt even knocking down a 3 as well. And it's just tough sledding right now on both ends of the floor as they watch Luka Dončić start to pick them apart. as a passer as well.
We've seen Luka play for a long time. Obviously, he's really good, and Luka and LeBron is probably the two best. Jokic is up there, but like the best like non-point guard passers that we've seen in our lifetime.
Yeah.
I mean, these guys are unbelievable. So they're very smart, but and they're good enough to make your game plan look silly. But the Mavs also aren't doing like the right stuff. Like when they're doubling, they're slow to rotate.
Yeah,
when they're playing straight up,
yeah.
there's no help.
Mm-hmm.
When the help is there, it's too early. When the help is there, they're zeroing in on the ball and losing track of a good shooter. Or when the shot goes up, they're not boxing out. So like they're not doing the dirty work. They're not dotting the I's and crossing the T's. It's hard to watch what they're doing and like try and understand what it is. It doesn't look like all five guys on the floor know what they're doing.
Yeah, there's not a lot of connectivity on the defensive end. Rotations are not great, and when you're even slower on the rotations, and it's not like the Lakers are a great 3-point shooting team, but you're giving them wide open looks. I mean, guys are not even within 4 and 5 feet of
early too. They're not having to work for him.
Yeah. So with a guy in Luka who's able to make things happen, creating advantage basketball, guys are going to be able to take their time to knock down shots when they have the ability to do so, and they're doing that so far in the first half.
LeBron's only had to take 4 shots in this game.
Yeah, LeBron's not had to work hard at all so far. I think someone in the chat pointed at as well, like 23 not even on the floor necessarily, and has not had to work.
Yeah, I like watching him play. I want him to be out there.
I mean, one of the stories coming into this game, and JJ Redick has kind of talked about it from the Lakers' point of view, is that this is going to be Luka Dončić's show. He's going to run the show. The ball's going to be in his hands a lot, and everything's going to pretty much flow through him as this offense is concerned for Los Angeles. And they have made that a point for him to be the maestro for this team, which, I mean, honestly, if Los Angeles is going to be successful now with him on this team, I mean, LeBron has the ability to play off ball because of the two, he's a better cutter, a better runner. He's much more athletic. So, yeah, LeBron being off the ball is kind of a wild thing to do when you got Luka Dončić on your team. That LeBron can play off the ball and go do what he does because he's good enough to do that too. Luka with 12, 9, and 6. About 4 minutes left in the first half. Lakers up 53-39 with 4 minutes to go just about in the first half. Really appreciate all of you joining us here on our Mavericks watch-along as Nico Harrison being pictured. He is sitting, I would imagine, in purview of Luka Dončić. Tanner.
Hey, I'm glad he's there. I'm glad he's there.
Yeah, I'm glad he's there.
That's
he
the
needs
right
to watch
thing to do
this.
for sure.
Yeah, I'm not booing that he's there. I'm just booing him as
As a heel.
Yes.
You're a big wrestling guy.
Yeah, I am, and he is definitely the heel of this town right now. Oh my gosh, Steve Powell. Jeez. He's picking them apart. I mean, it's just
there's nothing to pick apart.
Yeah,
like,
I mean,
what is happening?
Yeah,
like you gotta the dude that's standing right at the rim. You should guard him. You know?
yeah.
Oh, and he blocked PJ too. Oh my god.
Yeah, Luka Dončić with the block on PJ Washington. Lakers in the current 13-3 run right now as they're up 16 at 55-39.
I feel like that's harsh from TNT saying the Mavs haven't scored a field goal in 1.5 minutes.
2
Like,
minutes.
That's not really that.
Yeah,
That's not even that big of a deal. Yeah.
That's not that long. No. Now the 5.5 minute drive that they went on against the Warriors the other day, that's a long time. But Luka Dončić finding on the no look to Jared Vanderbilt, like you got to guard somebody. Like, damn, guard somebody.
He's already got 12, 12, and 7.
Yeah, he might get the triple double, Abby, in the first half again.
Oh man,
He sure ain't 270. That's for damn sure.
I don't know. It's tough to tell. He has made the choice though. The last few games, he hasn't been wearing a undershirt.
He has not. And
normally,
I respect
he's
that.
always been just like
I respect that
shirt under the jersey guy.
Yeah, I love Najee Marshall. This is the one character flaw that Najee Marshall has wearing the t-shirt under the jersey. I don't like it.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I don't like that at all.
I think the knife is perfect, Kevin.
That's cool. I'm glad you feel that way. That's the only flaw he's got. Like, we got to grow up, man. We're in the NBA. Don't need the t-shirt on.
It has just become a thing now.
It has.
Guys just wear shirts.
Like the double leg sleeve too. Not a fan.
Yeah.
Not a fan.
like
with apologies to Kyrie, because
I'll do like a back in my day thing. Back in my day, you had to have like an injury exemption.
exactly
or
to
something
be
to wear a
wearing
shirt, right?
exactly. PJ also does he does the one leg sleeve.
I think that is kind of a cool look, though. I'm not gonna lie.
The one leg sleeve,
Yeah.
that's cool. Yeah, the double leg sleeve, I'm not here for.
You could just go full Reggie Jackson too. Just cover He's got
He
the
does
arms,
have
the
the arm
legs,
sleeve, yes,
the
he does
goggles. Like
all
he's
of
like
it, yes.
scuba. He's ready to go diving.
He's some shoulder pads short of being a football player at that point.
This is the most. Coffer says this is one of the most painful watches I've ever watched in sports. It's like reliving the negative emotions all over again.
Yeah,
that sums it up pretty good.
I mean, we talked about this a little bit on the podcast yesterday. Like the immediacy of Luka playing this team just 25 days after the trade. Like that's rough, man. Like every time you feel like you get close to kind of closing the wound a little bit and trying to start to move on, it just gets reopened again. And you got tonight and obviously April 9th that's coming in Dallas. So
you get this one out of the way, and then you can hopefully focus on the rest of the season. When did they play again? After they played a couple days, right?
who, the Mavericks?
The Mavs, yeah.
Yeah, they'll play Charlotte
Thursday.
on Thursday night. Back here.
A team that's really nice and easy to beat. The Hornets.
Except that one time on Martin Luther King Day.
And all the other times.
And all the other times. That's right. Yeah, when Luka's here, for some reason they just couldn't beat Charlotte.
They lost to the Hornets at home like 5 out of the last 6 times or something.
Yeah.
Like it's hard to explain.
Didn't PJ have a big game in one of those too, if I remember right? I think he had a 40-point game in one
I
of
think
those?
that was the one in Charlotte.
Okay.
I don't remember. It looked like LeBron broke PJ's cranium with his elbow, but I guess PJ wasn't in a legal
Yeah.
guarding position.
Yeah, because PJ's calling like, where's the elbow and the foul? They're gonna review this, it looks like. Oh yeah.
Oh my
yeah.
God,
Oh,
dude!
that's a foul.
What?
That's a foul. Like LeBron literally throws
Oh
up
my
the chicken wing
God.
and goes like this. Yeah, that's foul.
I don't even think they let you do that in the NFL.
Yeah, that's wild, man. I mean, that'd be a great stiff arm in the league. That would be an amazing stiff arm in the league.
God, that was like that scene at the end of Mean Girls when Regina George takes up lacrosse.
I didn't think we were gonna get a Mean Girls reference on the show tonight, but there we go.
They're down 15, and it's a long night.
Yeah,
All right, I'm just getting started.
I see.
Y'all sure you don't want to jump on?
Where's Jesse? You don't want to jump? Where's Owen at? You want to jump on? Okay. Unfortunately, the Stars fell tonight to the Columbus Blue Jackets. Here come Mr. Fourth and Long himself.
Oh my God! Here, you want to swap in? It's like a line change. It's like an NHL line change.
Get your mic going a little bit.
Just come say hi to KG. Hi, everybody.
Hi, Owen. What happened tonight? What happened?
The Stars were tired playing a 3-game and 4-night set after the break,
That's insane.
whereas Columbus had a game Saturday, 2 days off, and then played at home.
Oh, so
without
they were nice and fresh.
So they were fresh, and the Stars were.
Got it.
What's up, Abby?
You know what I hear when you say that? Excuses.
Oh, third best record in the NHL. I think they're okay.
You talk.
Cannot relate. The Mavs don't even play in the NHL.
Is our guy gonna be okay?
So I just.
He's got a concussion.
Oh, Bishop.
Yeah.
Bishop
Overturned offensive foul.
He is out for 5 to 6 days minimum in concussion protocol.
Damn.
That's a dirty ass hit, man.
Plus, guy got a match penalty for it, but no further suspension.
Okay.
Which
Dirty.
I think was about right. He got kicked out of the game. Stars scored 2 power play goals. They won the game because of it.
Okay.
So probably fair,
Okay.
but not a good hit.
Okay.
So that's actually interesting. We could bring up with Cowboys stuff. The change in the rules in the NFL where they are protecting receivers.
Get a little closer to the mic.
Oh, you can't
Oh
hear me?
yeah.
Oh, well, here I'll come in. So Jesse, they decided the offense is good in the NFL. So they started protecting defenseless receivers and quarterbacks and saying it doesn't matter if the intent was right, if the fundamentals were there. If you hit them in the head, that's a penalty.
Correct.
And maybe even a suspension or a fine or however they handle out supplemental discipline. The NHL is slowly getting that. And so as we talk about, we should probably talk about this basketball game. But
Max Christie just
as they
stuffed
do
it.
that, and I've come around on it too, because the traditional hockey guy will say, kind of victim blame. He gets hit in the head. Well, he shouldn't have put himself in that position. And CTE, concussions, that's not a good thing anymore. And I'll say this on our show tomorrow too. You as the guy initiating contact have to do everything you can to avoid the head. And if you do all the things and it's an accident, fine, it's a fast game, it happens. But if you don't and you pick a guy's head, you should get penalized severely for it because we don't need that kind of head contact in the game.
But isn't that like the essence of your game? Like, yes, the essence
is
of
giving people
football-
concussions?
Yeah.
No,
I mean,
not anymore.
okay.
No, you're right. It used to be it was the receiver's fault, the receiving player's fault for getting hit in the head because they had their head down, they didn't protect themselves. There was a point where if you got checked from behind in the numbers, it was your fault for putting yourself in that position.
Jeez.
And then at some point, the NHL in the last couple decades finally said, you know what, we can't have guys getting hurt and injured and maybe severely because of that. And look, there's gray areas about guys turning their backs at the last second and all that, but in general, they realize that's a bad hit.
You wait till that hockey CTE documentary comes out. All the rules will change.
What about which by the way, it hasn't yet. What about defenseless receivers over the middle? Remember when they used to just get absolutely obliterated?
We used to have a segment called "You Got Jacked."
Right.
You know, jacked up.
Yeah, jacked up.
That was a thing.
Yeah.
And isn't it better for the NFL for their skilled position players not to get like absolutely destroyed on those type of balls?
For the brand, yes.
That's what I mean.
But yes, right, because
and for the guy that gets his head knocked off.
you don't want CeeDee Lamb not playing in the game, right? They come to see CeeDee Lamb.
You don't want your quarterback to be out, right?
Correct. That's why the rules changed.
Yeah.
A lot of money. Those are the two highest paid players on the field. Right? So you got quarterback, left tackle, receiver are the highest three players on the field.
Has done well for the league, hasn't it? To protect their offense, their moneymakers.
No, football's king, but it matters to have the guys out there.
I agree.
Absolutely, for sure.
And also not to have long-term health effects afterwards.
Well,
not having health effects afterwards. Sorry.
Those $1 billion lawsuits, those $1 billion concussion lawsuits definitely didn't help out with the rulings or help with the rulings.
Shout out to Owen Newkirk. Shout out to you, man. DLLS Stars.
Thanks for having me. I'm going to go home. We got a show tomorrow. If you're a hockey fan at all, Mike Heika in studio.
Let's go.
Let's go.
It's going to be down here with me and Luds and Sam for from 2 to 3 Central. So
Let's go. More like, this probably means like 3:30.
thanks,
man.
fellas.
That's
See you
better.
later.
Go home. Get some rest.
Appreciate you,
See
man.
you tomorrow.
Mavericks close the final 3.5 minutes of the second quarter on a 12-4 run to cut it down to 8 going into halftime. Lakers up 59-51 at the half. Both teams scoring 31 points in that second quarter. Max Christie knocking down back-to-back threes to end the first half for your Dallas Mavericks. He's up to 10 points in the game. Kyrie Irving leading the way with that for Dallas with 18 first half points on 6 of 14 from the field. Max Christie 2 of 2 from downtown. As I mentioned, those 2 threes to end that first half.
Amen.
He's got 10 points. Luka Dončić 12 points in the first half on 3 of 8 shooting. He's got 12 points, 12 rebounds, and 7 assists in the first half, along with a couple of steals and a couple of block shots as well. Austin Reeves with 14 points on 3 of 5 from downtown. LeBron James just 9 points on 3 of 6 shooting. He's got 6 rebounds, but he also has 5 turnovers in this game. Mavericks playing some good defense to get themselves back into the game at the end of that first half. Max Christie with a chase down block on Luka Dončić as well. Max Christie turning some things around late in that first half to get the Mavericks back in it there, Bobby.
As bad as
Mr. Fourth and Long is with us as well here on the
as bad as the Mavericks have played defense for the most part of this first half, to only be down, what is it, 8?
59-51.
To get the game back to single digits is a hell of an accomplishment. And in the NBA, that's 2-3 possessions.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
you're right.
nothing.
You're right. That's nothing in the NBA.
You're in
That's
striking distance
literally,
now.
That's literally 3 possessions. Kyrie can get hot. Clay can get hot. And next thing you know, you look up and it's either tied or you have the lead. So, I mean, kudos to those guys for not having the size inside in the rebounding department, looking completely lost for the better part of this first half on the defensive side of the ball.
Rough, dude.
I mean, they were giving
that
up
was
layups,
rough.
and it was like a layup drill for the Lakers, and 3-point shoot around for the Lakers. They just couldn't find guys. Mainly, they were doing a lot of doubling, which I didn't particularly like. Like Luka or LeBron hasn't killed you yet for you to start doubling them. But, I mean, that's Jason Kidd for you, and he'll do what he does. But, I mean, to be down 8, I mean, it's a good place to be.
Can you explain the situation?
I'm trying to be like all you guys. I'm trying to be like, right? We're rooting for both sides, right? Is that what we're doing?
I don't know. I'm actually curious in the chat. We should have a maybe we should have a
Everybody
poll.
was telling me all day long. I'm trying to figure this whole thing out. I'm trying to figure out are we
want
Mavs
Luka,
fans,
which means the
are we
Lakers.
Luka fans, like which one is it? Like how we're like does Luka become the villain at any point in time? Like
Well,
what
Luka-
happens when he stands? What happens when Luka stands in between you getting the victory?
I don't know if
We want the Mavericks to win. Let me speak for me. I want the Mavericks to
I want
win.
the Mavericks to win.
Also wouldn't mind seeing, Luka put on a show in a loss.
The only time would be like playoffs. That would be interesting. Like regular season is a little different, but like playoffs, if he's standing in the way of us going to the finals, that would be tough.
What if the Mavs and Lakers don't play in the playoffs this season or next season? What if they don't play in the playoffs until 2031?
You guys
And Luka's on the Lakers.
who was talking about the football gods? That was you. Guys
D-line.
D-line, right?
Yeah.
It's like you think the football gods are not going to allow that to not allow that to happen?
Hey, let's not talk about football guys when it comes to this team.
The basketball gods are
because
giving enough
Oh,
wrath.
sorry, basketball guys.
Yeah,
not football
basketball
gods. I'm sorry.
guys,
Look,
because the
I'm always
football
in
guys
football
ain't nowhere
mode.
near
I'm always in-
DFW
I'm
at
always
this
in
rate.
football.
Okay?
I'm
No, the
always in
football gods
football
hate
mode.
Dallas too.
That's what I'm
Trust me.
saying. Like the football guys have decided.
I mean, basketball
This-
gods.
this
The
ain't it.
basketball gods. You think the basketball gods are not going to allow that to happen? Like they're going to look at that. The NBA gods are going to say, "Oh, we're going to get the Mavericks and Lakers in a playoff series somehow, some way. We're going to make
Oh,
this
God.
thing work out." Because
It could be in the play-in this year.
what is the biggest thing that
gosh.
the NBA
Oh,
has been trying to generate this year?
Hatred.
No, not hatred.
Rivalries.
Viewership.
Oh, viewership.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Well,
Oh, you subscribe to that theory?
Blood.
You subscribe to the conspiracy theory?
no, I'm just saying that the viewership has been down. That's a factual thing. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So what better way to get viewership back up than having a 7-game series with Luka and the Lakers against the Mavericks?
Please tell me you
Anthony
took that
Davis and the
picture.
Mavericks?
Did you take that picture? Okay.
You'll
good.
you'll
Oh
be
my
having
gosh.
7 watch parties if it goes to Game 7.
Oh my God. It would be terrifying stuff.
GM Ben, which we'll be doing another show down at Cosm.
LeBron
Shout out
and
to
Luka
Cosmo,
in
man.
a
Shout out
playoff
to y'all. That was
series.
great.
Holy moly.
AD will be in there too.
Maybe.
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 Hopefully. Jeez.
But
See, where's the optimism? Where's the optimism for AD? Why not say
No, I'm
you were sitting right here on this set watching him go ham for 2.5 quarters.
yeah?
And that cat fell over like he got shot in the groin.
He
and all
probably-
of a sudden
He probably rushed himself back, trying to get back to kind of feel ingratiated into the mix of what the guys were.
and
had
what that
going
got
on.
him.
It got him a month of vacation.
Maybe more.
Maybe
Maybe more.
Hopefully only a month.
Yeah. Like,
That'd be
hopefully
awesome.
only a month.
That'd be great.
But low key, maybe more. Like I appreciate AD, coming back. But my gosh, like we talked about it a little bit earlier, the whole AD experience was sped up in 2.5 quarters. You got all of it.
right.
You got every last bit of the AD experience in 2.5 quarters, which was Mavericks fans' worst fear when they found out that they were when we were on when we did the whole trade emergency pod. I was telling Bobby about the details of the trade. I was like, so what's going on with AD? I was like, AD's hurt right now. Like he was like, oh my gosh.
Jeez, dude.
It's like he's hurt right now in the middle of the trade.
It
Like,
stinks.
Yeah.
Now he is going to be. They're reevaluating.
March 6th.
a week from Thursday.
That's
so
right.
9 days away from getting more word on AD, Daniel Gafford, and Derek Lively all in one day. It could be the worst day ever, or it could be a pretty good day. There could be some good news.
2 out of 3 got to come back.
I would hope so.
I got you. I got you one in a
so.
possible. I got you.
hand?
Yeah, I got
You
you
got a
one in a
spade?
possible. Like AD.
I need you to stretch. I need you to stretch that heart. I need you to stretch that heart.
The three.
I need that. I know you got one. You got the big joker.
Look,
I need you
fam,
to stretch that heart.
I
I
might
need you
have
to make that heart make some moves
I
over
don't
there.
know if I can make it shake. I don't know if I can make it shake. Like I said, I got you one in the possible. Like AD, maybe a miracle for Gafford.
What was the gaffer? Was the ankle?
That's Lively. Lively got the
Lively.
ankle.
Yeah,
Lively got the ankle.
Ankle's coming back. Ankle's coming back.
Broken.
Yeah, he got a stress fracture.
He's coming back.
The initial diagnosis was 2 to 3 months.
And that was what? Was that a month?
That was a month ago.
Was that a month ago?
Yeah, that was January.
It was early January. So it was about a month and a half.
So
which means
was it mid? I thought it was mid-January.
it was like January 12th, I think.
yeah,
or
about
15th
mid-January
or something.
Yeah.
And where we at? We got
So
about
it's
20 games left, 25 games left.
25 games left.
Mm-hmm.
And the last game of the regular season is like the second week of April. So
April
it's about a
13th or
month and about 6 weeks left in the season.
Yeah.
Yeah. If playoffs or play-ins is in the horizon, you get 2 out of 3 back.
I bet you if they make the play-in, for the play-in, Derek Lively is playing in that game. Gafford and AD, I don't know. I mean, the fact that they're letting AD shoot on the court,
yeah,
if
It's a
he was
positive sign.
if he was
It's a
like
very positive sign.
if he was like one bad step away from surgery, I don't think they would let him anywhere near the floor right now.
I agree.
I don't. But
They're trying the rehab route.
yeah, and the kind of injury that he has, it's not just you're not gonna wake up and be like, oh, it got worse. Like you either need surgery or you don't.
Mm-hmm.
So him shooting, I guess, hopefully is a positive sign.
And when I
Hopefully.
think about Lively, like the ankle, yes, there needs to be some mobility, but he's not a guy who, like Kyrie needs the ankles, right? Because of the style of player he is, all the cuts and the shifts and all that kind of stuff. For Lively, he's not a guy who's doing the extreme cutting. He's not the guy who's handling the ball, who's doing crossovers, who's leaning. He's a guy who's going to set a screen, roll to the basket,
Yeah.
catch an alley-oop off the baseline, like, and then block shots. Like, so he's when you're not looking, he's not posting up. You're not running any sets for him. He's not getting the ball mid-post, squaring up, dribble, turn, Hakeem shuffle. He ain't doing all that. So if he can get his ankle to a place where he can just be mobile enough to go up and down the court, he'll play.
It's basically just can it withstand?
Breaking news, you gotta hop in.
Shout out to the greatest Cowboys beat writer in history. He is Clarence Hill Jr.
There you go, snacks.
Oh my
Snacks.
God!
What's
And
wrong
those
with
are
you,
snacks
man?
from the office. Those are stolen snacks.
You've been waiting.
Hold on, let me tell you something.
Those for 12 hours.
Hold on, let me tell you something, because we got a good relationship, so I can say this to you. You too damn old to be out here taking snacks, and never mind. You do too much to be out here taking snacks from the office. You should be able to go to Costco, Sam's Club, get you a big old bag of them Mott snacks for
Hey,
yourself.
chill. Tell them that's how the rich stay rich, baby.
Exactly. That's
That's
how
how
the
the rich stay rich.
So you taking Jerry's
They
cues.
don't
That's
pay
how
to
the
get in
rich stay
clubs.
rich.
So you taking Jerry Jones cues. I got it. Cheap ass
They
is
don't.
what it is.
They don't pay to get in clubs, man. They give me snacks in the morning. And I don't eat them all, so I just put them in my pocket. I'm not supposed to leave them.
They give you the snacks.
We're at the point where Kat and Jeff are bringing me snacks in
They
the
are.
pre-show meeting.
They are.
They bringing you snacks pre-show?
Literally. Look.
Yeah.
Abby got her snacks in her
I got
pocket.
mine in my pocket too. That's hilarious. Of course, we know that
Hey,
Pop is
it's
the
out.
president of the Fake Show Club. Shout out to you. How you feeling so
Y'all
far
keep
about the
talking
game?
Y'all keep talking about the basketball gods. I mean, the basketball gods ain't trying to help the Lakers, the godforsaken Lakers. Come on.
Do you see who
Why
they
would the
just got?
basketball gods want to help the Lakers? Huh?
Hold on, chill. The basketball guys literally just gave them a 25-year-old superstar that's going to be there for at least a decade. What you mean the
We'll see
basketball
if-
guys not helping the Lakers? Are you kidding me?
We'll see if they win. And I don't count bubble titles. We'll see when they win another title.
See, that's
okay?
another conversation for another day. We can't have that conversation right now.
We're not going to talk about bubble titles. We'll see what they win. Hey, I just want to listen. Some positivity. You guys doom and gloom all for
That's what I said. That's what I said earlier.
I know. I mean,
And you know that if that's coming from me,
Right. You carrying the water, Jesse. You carrying Nico's water. But yeah,
By the way,
you
the
guys,
sun's down
I
bad. They
mean,
look, gosh, 151.
Well,
40.
okay,
That's
okay,
insane.
Clarence. So if we're being too negative and if we're too resigned and if we're too in our feels, give us a pep talk, man. Why?
Well, I
What's
mean,
how are we going to turn the vibes around?
The dude from Denver, and Jesse, I mean, we already understand the Mavs are limited. We already understand the Mavs are coming in the game short-handed. They have no big men. I do like the fact that they play hard. Outside of that blowout against Golden State, this team plays hard. They move the ball. There's something there to take from how they play. Again, I'm not saying I'm co-signing the trade. I'm not saying I want to get rid of Luka. I was a Luka fan. I love what he did with the Mavericks. But he's gone. And so now we got to decide what you do have. And I think we're going to see a new renewed appreciation for Kyrie as a ball player. I think he got a bad rap coming out of Brooklyn and Boston, and certainly he has remade his image in Dallas last year, but I think we getting ready to see the full Kyrie experience of running this team, and we're getting he's special. He's special, and we're seeing some of that. Certainly, we saw some of that in the first quarter, him carrying this team, and when you get AD back, get some of these big men back. Let's see what they have, because I think a fully healthy Mavericks team is better than this Lakers team. Now, this is a 10-year decision when we talk about Luka's age and where they are, but a fully healthy Mavericks team this year, there are a lot of people who have the same thought process that they could be better than Lakers this year.
You know what I didn't need? I didn't need to appreciate Kyrie Irving and needed to trade Luka Dončić to appreciate Kyrie Irving.
You didn't, but a lot of people did. A lot of people forgot. And there was a lot of Kyrie hate out there in these streets, for things he did off the court. And I think right now we're seeing, I think there's appreciation of his love for the game, his love for basketball, his work ethic. I remember Jason Kidd talking the other day about, Max beating him to the arena and how Kyrie goes to the arena like at 2 o'clock for a 7 o'clock game and things like that. People didn't know that about Kyrie. The general public didn't know that about Kyrie, his work ethic and his love for basketball and things like that. We always talk about Kobe. I love basketball in this game, and certainly I think we're getting appreciation for KD, seeing, the documentary from the Dream Team and him crying about just what basketball has done for him. And Kyrie's in that same boat. He loves this game, and he puts it all out there for this game, and certainly he's been a great leader for this team. And I think that people are getting a renewed appreciation for the player he is.
I mean, he's kicking ass tonight. He is playing great tonight. Need someone to pick him up. Need someone to join the party. Yeah. Max hit a couple threes right before the break, but we've been really happy, man. The last couple weeks we've been really happy with the team's fight. Team is scratching and clawing for everything. I mean, they're out there playing hard, but at some point they do need those big men to come back. Like it's hard to be that shorthanded every night. It's like you're playing with one hand tied behind your back all the time.
Yeah, you have to be perfect, especially on defense. And I think Max, this game was probably bigger for him than everybody realized. Everybody focused on Luka. But Max going back to LA, a team that didn't play him and really didn't appreciate his skills, and him coming back and probably wanted to show them who he was. I think he pressed early. And maybe in the second half, certainly he got hot late, those 2 threes. We may see a different Max in the second half. And this game is not over for sure.
Mavericks open up the second half down 8, 59-51. Max Christie had back-to-back threes at the end of that first half there to close it within 8 as the Mavericks used what was a 12-3, 12-4 run in the final 3 minutes or so of that first half to climb back in. And Kyrie Irving with 18 first half points. Luka Dončić with a double-double with 12 and 12 in the first half as we begin the third quarter in Los Angeles. We're joined by Chill himself, Pop himself. You can find him on the DLLS Cowboys podcast every single day with his band of brothers, Joe Hoyt, Jesse Holly, and of course Jeff Kavanaugh.
Clarence, how do you feel about Jeff's? How do you feel about Jesse's hat? Not Jeff wasn't wearing a hat.
No, he was not
with us earlier.
I can't really see Jesse's hat on my screen, but what is it? Is that a Lakers hat? What is that? You got a Lakers hat on? You got a
He'll
Lakers
get
hat
right up close
on?
for you. He gonna get right up. Yeah.
You really got a Lakers hat on with a Mavericks shirt? I mean, this is the conflicted Mavericks fan base right here.
Oh my gosh. Oh, hey! This is a family show.
Oh, it's Club Pop Pop.
It's a
What?
family show. My gosh.
This is the conflicted fan base right here. Okay, conflicted fan base.
I wanted to play the part. I wanted to make sure I was right on with what everybody else was on.
Oh, you wanted to be on brand with the conflicted fan?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, I don't wish bad on Luka, but I'm rooting for the Mavs. I mean, I'm rooting for the Mavs. I don't care if he plays well or not plays well. I mean, I don't. You know, at the end of the day, Luka's gonna be Luka. He's gonna do what he does. He's a superstar player. You know, 4-time All NBA. He's gonna get his. He don't need us to help him get his. He don't need us to root for him to put it in Nico's face. Luka's gonna be Luka. Our focus should be on the Mavs.
He's being Luka a little too much tonight, in my opinion. I wish he'd be a little less Luka.
little less Luka.
Yeah.
But in the first 3 games of Laker Luka versus
Well, he was coming back from injury. He was just getting his legs under him and everything else. And he had to, and it's funny because they were talking about, well,
it better be funny.
Luka needs
you beat me to it. It better be funny.
because I was watching the broadcast and said, well, the Lakers realized and LeBron realized that Luka needs the ball in his hands. And, because the first few games, it was LeBron with the ball and Luka playing off the ball. How did you not know that when you made the trade? That's what's crazy to me. You don't trade for Luka and don't put the ball in his hands. Why do we need, now we go to Denver and we're going to make Luka the primary ball handler and put LeBron off the ball? Duh.
It's so funny.
That's who
people,
Luka is. He should have the ball in his hand.
I put that out on Twitter.
It's crazy that yeah, so it is what it is, man. It's going to be a fun watch. I want to watch the game. You guys got the great Jesse Holly in there giving you company. Jesse, boy, you out tonight, ain't you?
I'm about to go home.
You gotta watch the second half.
Look, nah, I can't stay up the second half. I'm old. You listen. I gave you my 1 weekend. I gave you this past weekend. I gave you my weekend for the year.
Okay.
For the year.
Okay.
We got some more coming up.
Nah. I'm done, Pop. I'm done. I'm done.
So Jesse came to the Mavericks. We went to the Mavericks game on Friday night.
Don't tell all our business now.
Don't tell all the business.
Oh, y'all was kicking it like that?
Don't tell all our business now.
But it was African American night at the Mavs.
Oh, okay. So you showed up and showed out, didn't you, with your Omega Sci-Fi, didn't you?
In addition to Grambling at halftime, it was after party with Heroes. So we hung out at the after party. It was a nice look. We had a good time.
Oh, nice.
Let me give a shout out to you, Clarence.
Then we hung out on Saturday too.
Yeah, we hung out on Saturday too at the UTA Mavericks basketball game.
Speaking of basketball at UTA, let me tell y'all something. Whoever runs the UTA social media account, let me tell y'all something right now. I had a great time at UTA. Shout out to John. I don't want to say his last name wrong because it might sound offensive, but I think it's John.
Just go with John then.
I'm gonna go with John. It's
John is good.
It's F-A-G-G.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Yep.
Shout out to John. John is great.
Spelled that way. That's a correct spelling.
Shout out to John.
Shout out to the athletic director at UTA, John. Shout out to Dwayne Lewis. But whoever runs the UTA social media account, let me tell y'all something right now. If y'all ever invite me to an event again, and y'all sit me courtside, which I appreciate, and then y'all stand me up, and y'all stand me next to Shador Sanders and next to Michelle Carter, and have all the people clap for us, and then take a picture. And then y'all post a picture on social media and cut me out.
Oh, they cut you out? Oh, damn. That's cold.
And
they cut you out the picture?
Bro, and I'm standing like, you could see my elbow like right next to Shador. And I'm like, because I didn't get a chance to get a picture. I want to see what the picture looked like, mainly because I was like, dang, I'm that much bigger than Shador. I thought he was a bigger player. He isn't, like, he's bigger, but I'm bigger than him. I wanted to see the picture. So I'm thinking, for sure they're going to put this on their social media site, right? I can get me a picture of old Jay Holly, in the mix with the young folks.
Nope.
Just cut me right out,
Crop job.
Crop me right out of that thing. So cold, UTA, man. I ain't playing with y'all. Don't y'all crop me out no more.
Both Mavs are on thin ice with Jesse right now.
Yes, both Mavs are on thin ice.
They owe you one, Jesse. They owe you one.
Nah, it was a good time though. It was a good time.
Hey, before you get out of here, Chill, I wanted to give a special shout out to you, specifically to your ankles and your knees, because every time I see you on social media hopping and whatnot, I'd be like, my gosh, those cats' knees and ankles must be going through it.
Nah, you got to see him when he get this.
That's what I'm saying, get the shake going.
When he get that move right there.
Yeah, I'd be like, oh my gosh, I hope the knees and the ankles hold up. But shout out to your ankles and knees because they holding up still. Good for you, man.
Yeah, you know he can still do like the
I know
the split and all that. Like he
Yeah,
can
I
do
seen
like
it,
he
yeah.
can do the leg kick.
Trust
and
me, that's
everything.
enough of Chill on social media doing all that stuff throughout the years.
Wow.
Yeah,
And that's without the
Yeah,
crown.
yeah, that's
without
receipts.
crowning them. When they get the crown in them, when they get the crown in them, ligaments get a little bit more loose.
Yeah, yeah. It take a little extra limber for Chill to get going, but it's cool though. By the way, Luka, his 3-point shooting tonight has been kind of bad.
Yeah, PJ's been a little worse though.
Yes, for sure. You got a show tomorrow? Y'all got a show tomorrow?
One quick question before I go.
Better be quick.
Has Clay been what they hoped he would be, or is he the Clay that the Golden State got rid of?
I don't think he's been necessarily as good as people hoped, but I don't think he's been worse than anyone expected, if that makes sense. Like the baseline was just be better, or at least more consistent than Tim Hardaway, and I think he is that. But he certainly hasn't been, he hasn't exploded many times.
Yeah, you don't get the hand-wringing moments with Clay like we did with
Although tonight he's been pretty bad.
He hit a couple threes in the third quarter.
He did.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that but I guess the Mavericks wanted him to be more better than Tim Hardaway, but because of his name and because of his reputation and where he came from, we expected much better than Tim Hardaway. At least I did. On the outside looking in, I expected, they battle who this signing, come in and be that third scorer or whatever, and he has not been that, at least in my book.
Oh my God! Everyone, just take a deep breath.
Yeah, it's just
we need
everybody
the
take a deep breath,
whole
slow
squad
down.
to take
Yeah.
a deep breath.
Yeah.
Right now. Oh man.
Pop, it's good to see you, man.
I appreciate it, guys. You guys
Pop,
are ahead of me on my TV.
Follow our combine coverage this week. Pop will be in Indy.
Oh, that's right.
Hey, at least Chill work out it rather than these players who don't work out no more at the combine. Because I'm about sick of that shit. I'm over that.
Man, listen, stop it, man. You got to do what's best for you. And they don't need to work out if they already got the,
I want these dudes to go out there and compete, man. Show that you better than all these other dudes, man. Like Shador, I get it, man. Fine, do what you got to do. But all these other dudes, man, get out there and compete. Put on a show. Nobody want to. Everybody's so fear of getting embarrassed and not performing well at these things anymore. Go compete.
They played a 13-game season, man. You saw them play every 13.
I don't care.
Games.
That's their occupation.
And how many combine warriors we saw that were actually bust when they came to
Bobby Carpenter. I shouldn't say that. Bobby Carpenter.
A lot of guys look good in the combine who couldn't play. Okay, so you got to take it good with the bad, man. That's all good, man. Appreciate you guys.
Appreciate you, man.
Mavericks comeback, fourth quarter comeback.
Thanks,
Schulenberg's finest, baby.
We'll see you tomorrow.
Shout out to the
There you
shoe.
go, baby. Thank you.
Kyrie knocks down a 3 at the top of the key to cut the deficit.
Dinwiddie in transition.
That's
KG.
right.
Spencer Dinwiddie.
We are midway through the third quarter. Mavs down by 3, 70-67. Kyrie Irving knocking down a 3 in transition as the Mavericks had opened up the third quarter, outscoring the Lakers by 5, 16-11 so far in this third period. Kyrie Irving, 2 of 2, 7 points. Klay Thompson has a couple of threes as well, and Spencer Dinwiddie knocking down a 3 as well. So the Mavericks climbing back into this early on. Luka Dončić with 4 points in the quarter, but the Mavericks heating up from the 3-point line here in the third quarter. 4 of 6 already from downtown, with the Lakers just 1 of 7.
Up to 40% for the game. They started 3 for 14. They are 8 of 13 since.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to be much worse than 3 for 14. It's hard to be much better than 8 for 13.
So
they're evening out.
Mavericks climbing back in it with their 3-point shooting, which started at the tail end of the first half with Max Christie knocking down a couple of threes as part of what was a 12-4 run in the final 3 minutes of that second quarter to cut the deficit to 8 going into the third period, and that 3-point shooting has continued for the Mavericks.
Is this the picture?
Is this the
right
picture?
That's it. I'm standing.
So you're
I'm
right next to
standing-
Shador?
His elbow is touching my elbow.
Oh, wow.
His right elbow is touching my elbow.
Wow. Let us know who else is in this photo here. We got Shador and who else?
So that's Dallas's own Michelle Carter. She won Olympic gold in shot put.
Oh,
a couple
shot
years
put.
ago.
Yes.
And then, sorry, little white lady. Little white lady. She goes to UNT or went to UNT. I think she's like a skeet shooter.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she's an Olympian too.
Yeah, she's an Olympian. I don't know what she won.
Did she win a gold medal? Did she win a gold medal?
Silver and bronze, I think.
Yeah.
Oh,
okay,
nice.
awesome.
Nice. That's awesome.
She's a Maverick. But yeah,
that's awesome.
Look how they did your boy. I am standing literally right next to
Shador
Shador.
Sanders isn't even an NFL player.
Yeah, but why
he
was
has not
Shador
been in
there?
the NFL.
They were trying. They're just trying to bring more attention to the Maverick program, and I guess he was in town.
Okay. All right.
I mean, Dion does live here. His dad does live here.
Dude, you got to box him out of the paint next time.
So you know how our cameras set up right here? There was like 5 people like right here, like, all right, guys, come on, this way, this way. So I'm like, bet.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm in there. I'm like, I'm looking good. I'm smelling great.
I did see you post about that this
I am
weekend.
smelling great, Ab. I'm looking good. I try to make my outfit fit the, you know what I'm saying, the situation that I'm going into. I'm at the college atmosphere, so I'm trying to give it a little bit of a vibe.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, for
so I
sure.
can fit in. I know I stand out when the young college girls see me. They'll be like, Pop, we see the salt and pepper beard. What you doing in the student union? You know what I'm saying? They know what you doing in the student union. But yeah, I was in there. I was in there, and I was cool. They announced my name. I did the you know what I'm saying, the presidential wave.
The obligatory hello.
Yeah,
How y'all
I hit
doing?
him with the hello.
Good to
Boom,
see you.
the
But no one would
two-hand-
even know that you were there, man.
That's right.
The 2-hand hello. I hit him with the pray.
Oh, you
thank
hit it with
you.
the prayer hands.
Oh.
Thank you. You know what I'm
Thank you.
saying?
Good
I
to
hit
see
him with
you.
the
Oh,
thank
you hit it
you.
with all the cliches.
All of that.
Yeah,
And they still called me out.
They even posted multiple photos. The post
That's
has
what I'm saying. They
And he's not
posted
in any of
multiple.
them
They
photos, yeah.
posted multiple photos and they cropped me out.
That's dirty, man.
I was like, man. Yeah, they got me.
I guess that Mr. Fourth and Long, they don't carry as much weight
And I just
no more,
let you
huh?
know that you washed. It's a further reminder. I already knew.
Like the further and further we get away from.
I already knew that I was washed, and I know where I do not belong. I don't try to put myself in those situations, but I thought, man,
Oh, GM Ben says that Shador is during his pre-draft workouts in Frisco with Ashton Genty. Okay, so that's why he's okay.
But I
Cool.
just was like, man, this is
D-Line's requesting a time check.
It
game
is
time.
5:30 left in the third quarter. Mavericks down by 5, 72-67
Mavs gonna win
in the
this game.
third period.
Mavs gonna win this game.
Wow. What makes you think that?
I think momentum is in their favor right now. I think all the jitters are out. Kyrie's on a mission. And I think once the other guys start coming along, they're going to win this game. It's going to be a close one down the stretch, but the Mavs will win this one. They'll pull this one out.
I'm a little worried if it is close down the stretch because they got so many guys, Reeves, Luka, LeBron, they can just go one-on-one. So Reeves is getting wherever he wants. LeBron hasn't, I don't even know if LeBron has had to sweat tonight. And Luka looks fine. I mean, he's having a fine game.
That's the
Oh,
problem.
tough shot by Dinwiddie
Like with
there.
Luka and LeBron is when they're like, they have to be engaged. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying that they can't turn the switch off, but if they don't, they're volume shooters. Like when they get going, they get going. But when they like LeBron can't sit out the whole game and then all of a sudden in the fourth quarter turn into the Black Mamba.
It's been mostly Reeves and Luka tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With
Y'all
a
ready for
healthy
another
dose of
guest?
Dalton Connect.
We have another guest.
Yes.
What's
Oh, Adam
What's up,
Mares
fellas?
joining us here on the DLLS Mavs Watchalong. The Mavericks taking on the Lakers. Of course, Adam co-hosts the All NBA podcast with his boy Tim Legler, and of
Mavs
course,
Twitter legend
yes,
Tim Legler.
Tim Legler, and of course, DNVR talking all Nuggets all the time. You're not too fond of what the Lakers are right now after what they did to your Nuggets on Saturday night. What have been your thoughts so far of tonight's game?
They really game plan for Denver. That's my thoughts because they just look like a regular team tonight. They don't look that impressive. But you
I
said
guess
I'm
what
not
happens
a
when you stay
fan.
until 5 a.m.
Do you see JJ? Yeah, he said he didn't sleep for 2 days to get ready for this random game. It's like, all right, dude. Okay. All right, man.
It's a
All-nighter.
weird thing to admit.
Right? He studied all. Look, I mean, that Jokic test is hard, so I would imagine an all-nighter would probably need to be studied for sure.
No, but you said I'm not fond of the Lakers recently. I hate the Lakers. I'm never fond of them. So there's never once been a second in my life I've liked the Lakers. So I'm never fond of them.
But
Well,
the way y'all been beating them down over the last, several years in the postseason, like you still hate them, or it's just like they just annoying now because y'all just beat them down all the time.
No, I still hate them, but it's the best thing ever that we own them. So it's I mean it's incredible actually. This is the last 2 years beating them down the way we have has been great.
Obviously, feelings around here are a little conflicted, given big number 77 out there who now has 17 points, 14 rebounds, 8 assists, and 3 steals, and 2 blocks. So that's great. But it is a game. Mavs are playing hard. Lakers, I don't know. It feels like they should be up more. I don't really know how to get a feel of this game. But I'm curious, as a certified ball knower like yourself, someone that looks at the game from a very tactical and analytical perspective. Jesse, right before you came on, was saying that he thinks the Mavs are going to win the game. He thinks they've settled down. He thinks that the moment looked a little too big for them maybe in the first half, and it was very weird. But now everything kind of seems to be a little more under control. What do you think from an outsider's perspective? How do you think this game is going to go, and what are your thoughts on what's been happening so far?
Well, early on, the Mavs just couldn't make anything. I thought they got good shots. And so I thought they should have been up at the end of that first quarter. They just couldn't make anything. And it's been a slow climb back since. The thing I'm curious about is it looks like this is going to be tight in the fourth quarter. And I'm just curious who that favors. I think there's more pressure on the Lakers and maybe on Luka. So maybe it's a little awkward, them trying to figure out how to attack if this thing gets uncomfortable. But I think we're headed for this for some clutch time, which I think will be pretty exciting.
Yeah, and that's what we were saying too is, LeBron has barely even done anything tonight. He's just kind of been chilling. It's been a lot of Luka, a lot of Austin Reeves. And I do wonder, oh man, dude.
As Luka hits Jared Vanderbilt for a corner three. By the way, we need to be on 2020-10 watch
Tired of Jared
at this
Vanderbilt.
point with Luka Dončić. But yeah, that's been kind of the theme this night is Luka Dončić being able to get into his spots and find guys who have been just wide open for threes, whether it be Reeves, connect at times, Jared Vanderbilt, as Luka misses a
Vanderbilt with
three.
2 threes, by the way. Come on, man.
That's off on
Come
Kyrie
on.
too. They're going to challenge that.
That should be it's either gonna be a foul.
Look, I get a little
Dude.
chippy. I like it. I'm rooting for Kyrie to be the hero tonight. I think that would be a fun way for this to end.
Dude, he's already been such a hero already. I don't know how
Yeah.
much more he can give of himself. I mean,
I've
nobody
been
else waiting all night for someone to heat up.
Yeah, no one else has come with him offensively tonight. I mean, Kyrie's got 27. Clay hit, he's got 11. Max Christie's got 10.
How about PJ Washington?
PJ Washington
Goose
tonight.
egg.
Yeah. He's got 9 rebounds, 4 assists, 3 block shots, and a steal, but has not scored a single point.
Yeah, whenever you
tonight.
got 3 more turnovers than made shots as PJ, that's
Yeah,
pretty
it's-
rough.
It's not great. By the way, timeout on the floor right now with 2:26 left in the third quarter. Lakers up 78-72 with 2:26 left. Luka Dončić right now, 17 points, 15 rebounds, 9 assists, 3 steals, 2 block shots. So we are, I think, getting close to 2020 watch for Luka Dončić in terms of points and rebounds. Other guys in double figures for Los Angeles. Rui Hachimura's got 10. LeBron's just taken 8 shots tonight. He's got 11 on 4 of 8 shooting. And Austin Reeves is actually the leading scorer for Los Angeles. He's got 20 on 5 of 9 from the field, 3 of 6 from downtown.
LeBron's got a good courtside seat.
Yeah, LeBron been chilling tonight.
He's been hanging.
LeBron's
like,
been chilling. Yeah.
All right. I got the best seat in the house. I literally get on the floor. I'm just gonna give Luka the ball, let him do his thing.
I mean, he's only played 22 minutes so far in this game as well. So there was He was questionable, of course, dealing with the foot injury, the left foot injury that he's been maintaining along with the ankle. So
He has 5 turnovers. He
Yeah,
scored
his-
5 points the first like 2 minutes, and then just has been giving it up.
rather pedestrian. Since
Adam,
then.
is Max Christie as good as we think he is?
Yeah, he's awesome, man. He's really good. It's smooth. The game comes smooth to him too. Like, you know, the balance on his shot is smooth. His ability to get to his spot is smooth. I think he's, I mean, not a star player, but I think he's a legitimate, you know, person to get excited about. Somebody that I think you'll enjoy for a while. You know, here's my thing though. I wanted to ask you guys, because I understand this. Like, I'm not even a Mavs fan anymore. Who am I? I'm conflicted. Who am I rooting for? I'm rooting for Luka, but I kind of hate the Mavs. Like, I get it. It has a little bit of I'm moving to Canada energy to it. You know, like I'm upset. So I said I'm moving to Canada. But the truth is, it's your team. You know, like, and this is the Lakers too. It's like you don't have to hate Luka. You know, obviously he's going to be your guy and probably always be your guy. But to me, I just wonder if the fan base is like gone through the stages of grief to where it's like, all right, I'm still a Mavs fan. Like, all right,
It's kind of the way that
let's
you put
move
it.
on. This sucks, but I'm still here.
That's kind of the same thing that Jesse's been saying. The challenge, though, and I want to agree with you guys. That's how I want to see it. But the challenge is, it seems like every damn day somebody says something that just makes it even worse. And it's like they just can't get out of their own way.
or another detail comes out that makes the straight sound even dumber.
You guys are carrying that mail though. Like y'all
That's
carry
true.
that mail.
I mean, we talk about the team daily, so
No,
it's not like we
talk about the team. There's a difference between talking about the
And
team
living it.
and carrying the mail on that.
I mean, some of the shit that they say has been real stupid. Like, I mean, what am I supposed to do with that? Like, every time I see another comment or another reason why they moved on from him or another reason why they couldn't believe in him, like, it sounds dumb to me.
Saying
And-
Shaq had a good work ethic, like
yeah, like when the
I know
governor
that one was
says,
good.
yeah,
That's an
that
all-timer.
Luka had got, you know, we want guys that work like
Terrible.
how Shaq did. Like, come on, man. Like, what am I supposed to do with that?
You know, but
Terrible.
here's the thing, man. I don't root for Stan Kroenke. I don't root for Calvin Booth. I don't root for Michael Malone. I do root for Nikola Jokic. I mean, I understand the Luka piece of this. That's part of it. But the truth is, it's the team. You know, like the Rockies here in Colorado, horribly run. They don't care at all about winning this or that. Like, that's my team, man. It says Colorado on the chest. That's our team. And it's the same with the Mavs. It's a period of grief. It feels weird. It feels awkward. But those guys saying dumb stuff, that's not who you're rooting for. And they'll come and go.
Shout out to Vince. That's PHLY's Vince. Dude, this has been such like an All-City Avengers situation.
Let's go, Vince.
We got Vince with the super chat enjoying this tonight. Thank you. If you are a different Vince that's not from PHLY, hey, you're still awesome. Let's go, Dante.
Let's
It's
go,
Dante.
Dante.
Dante actually knocks down a three
Hey.
to cut the deficit to 3.
Right here. I'm telling you, you could right here put the pressure on in the fourth quarter. Who feels the pressure if this game gets tied going into the fourth? I feel like the Lakers will feel like they let it slip. So close right here.
And Luka's not in the game right now, so LeBron's going to be the one running the show here as
Gabe
outta
Vincent
here.
wastes no time getting those shots.
Gabe Vincent misses a 3 there. Mavericks have a chance to tie or get within 1 here on this possession against the Lakers. So
Give me
Dante?
Let's go.
Dante Exum gets a bucket. Mavs down 1 with a minute and a half left in the third quarter.
We got a game.
78-77. Dante
I'm telling
Exum
you
with a
guys.
3 and then a bucket in the lane there as the Mavericks have made this a game
Oh, that's
right now.
slew legend
There we
Jordan
go.
Goodwin out there.
I
Right
wanted
here.
PJ. I wanted PJ to pull a Kobe.
Oh,
I wanted PJ to pull a Kobe so bad.
I saw you tweeting about that. What do you mean by
What do
that?
you mean by that? Yeah.
I wanted him to run through Luka's chest.
Oh, you wanted this to be a
First
Pau
play.
Gasol Kobe situation. You wanted this
First
to be an
play.
Olympic situation.
Like I wanted the tone to be set by the Mavericks. I wanted to be, yeah, you still my brother, but right now you in that purple and gold, F you.
Am I sacrificing PJ for that flagrant?
It's just a flagrant. He'll be
It's a
fine.
I guess
Flagrant?
this is a flagrant, so I guess yeah.
Yeah.
It is- oh, Dante?
I wanted to see how that how would Luka respond when somebody, because like I know that Luka can get angry, but I don't know that Luka gets like,
Did he just elbow Exum in the
I think
head?
he need him in a
Did he
jump.
land him
Looked like
Did
he
he
hit him in a
hit his
jump.
head on the ground?
No,
I mean,
think he
LeBron's
got-
already given PJ a face full of elbow.
Did he knee him? I think he kneed him. Oh no.
this little forearm.
Just
Little
a little
A forearm to the
Yeah.
face. Okay.
All right, it's gonna be Mavs ball with a 2-for-1 opportunity here. Like this is good.
Yeah.
Oh,
Take that lead right at the end.
Double
Yeah,
team.
a
that
little,
hurt.
a little more than it's like
That
elbow
hurt.
straight to the chin there.
Are they reviewing this? Oh my god!
Please
the
don't tell me
NBA.
they're reviewing
Dude,
that.
come
Oh,
on.
that's
Come
weak.
on. We
It's
gotta go to the
11
camera.
p.m.
We gotta go to
Central
the
Time.
Like, please.
we got better stuff to do.
Please.
Jackson Hayes still with his All-Star break tan, by the way.
Oh, did he
Oh,
lose a
dude,
tooth?
Dante is down. He
Is he
might have lost a
bleeding?
tooth. He lost a tooth. Yeah, his tooth fell out.
Is he?
No
is he-
hockey
did he
player, I'll
lose
tell you
a
that
tooth?
His front
Let's see if
tooth
we
is
can see it.
missing.
Ooh. That's not a
Oh.
hostile act, though. Like, we got to relax here.
That's just unfortunate.
No,
Yeah,
I
it's
mean
just an
honestly,
accident.
like
Oh,
going to a review might just give Dante more time to like
Yeah.
get it together. I mean, they were gonna have to stop the game anyway,
Yeah,
but
because he's bleeding.
no, dude, his tooth fell out.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like
are you sure?
Yeah. You could see him going to the ground, just grabbing his mouth, and he was there's a gap where I think his front left tooth is not in his
Oh
mouth.
no, that's a bummer, man.
That's easy fix in the
It
morning.
happened to me.
I wonder if
really?
they might have to.
One or
Easy
two
fix in the morning.
2 trips
LeBron
to
got
the dentist,
you
and
in
I
the-
was all good.
I do wonder if they had to evaluate him
Oh,
potentially
that
for a
angle
concussion
hurts.
too.
Give us
That
a
angle
close up. This is a Derek White situation. I mean,
Loves would say play on.
yeah,
That's what Loves would say. Play on.
just bring him back in the game.
That's tough with him having to go back for a minute. Hopefully he's back. He looked like he was all right. Go look in the mirror, shake it off.
Oh man, yeah, no, that's gonna be that's quite the veneer. Yeah, so my front right tooth is like 80% fake, but there was still like the
80%.
root or whatever is in place for them to work
Ah.
off of, so they were able to just put some stuff on there, and I was good. That
From
is
basketball?
a complete tooth replacement. No, well, it's a bit of a long story, but
Story
the
time.
first time was when I was a kid. I tripped and fell. The
Okay.
second time was a bottle of Boone's Farm. And the third time was
How many times did you lose your tooth? Jesus Christ.
only 3 so
Oh,
far. But
Wow.
the third time was a door. Someone came to my apartment and had a dog, and the dog was way more excited to be there than I was to let them in. And the dog pushed the door right into my mouth, and my whole tooth came out.
Damn.
No athlete.
Oh,
No-
come
no
on.
athletic
get that.
ability in you. No.
I
let it
played,
go.
dude. I played a lot of ultimate frisbee when I was younger.
No.
I also played pickup basketball,
No
not super
athletic.
high level pickup, but
No
I did play
athletic.
some
No
pickup.
athletic in your bone in your body, bro.
I play a lot of ultimate.
How did the door hit you?
So I'm like leaning into.
Why are you
open
making
the
it
door.
sound like that?
I'm like opening. It's a
Like
door
it's
that
a
opens.
whole door.
No. Yeah. So it's like I'm leaning in to open the door. So like the door is like right here. I'm leaning in, and then the dog is like a big dog, like pushes in the door. So like the edge of the door just clocks me right in the mouth. Oh
Ah.
my god!
That hurt.
There's been like 5 turnovers just like that tonight, where it's
Yeah.
just guy dribbles into a really bad spot for no reason. Late
Just gonna
double, I
stop
like that.
here. Gabe Vincent. All right. Not the worst.
So we are at the end of 3 in Los Angeles. The
Anybody's game.
Lakers up 78-77 at the end of 3. Mavericks outscore the Lakers in that third period 26-19. The Mavericks getting it going from the 3-point line in that third period, going 5 of 9 from downtown and shoot just 9 of 29 overall from the field. But Kyrie Irving leading the charge with 9 points in that third period. Klay Thompson with 6. Spencer Dinwiddie also with 6 points as well. Dante Exum with 5 big points to get them back in this game. Meanwhile, Austin Reeves 6 in the third. Luka Dončić 5 points on just 2 of 6 shooting. He did have 3 rebounds and 2 assists. But we've got ourselves a game as we're joined by Adam Mares, co-host of the All NBA podcast with his guy Tim Legler, and of course host of the DNVR Nuggets podcast, pre and post as well.
Let me hear. I'll hop out and let you guys, do the fourth here, as this is going to get tense. I know you guys have your moment, but one thing I'll say is think about sports. Even the best teams lose 95% of the time. Sports is all misery. It's just like nothing but pain, and every now and then you get a little kernel of joy. But the nice thing about this, and the nice thing, like, don't jump off the Mavs bandwagon, Mavs fans. Mavs fans for life, not, thick and thin. The nice thing is you get to suffer together. And you guys, everybody's suffering, probably going to suffer for a long time. You don't have to suffer alone. You guys have each other. So I'm going to hop out. Stay on the bandwagon, Mavs fans. Don't hop off.
Are they winning tonight or not, Adam?
No, let's do it. Well, of course they're winning.
Let's go. Hey, appreciate those words, man. The Mavs have not gone through – they've gone through some bad stretches in terms of on-court play. It's been a really long time since some questionable front office stuff like this has happened with roster moves and everything. This is uncharted waters for a lot of people, and we are just all going through it together, man.
Suffer together, man. That's what it's all about. Good luck, fellas.
Appreciate you, man. Good to see you. That is Adam Morris.
You're carrying it.
We are.
You're carrying it.
Dude, it's my life. It is
it.
truly my life, man.
He's carrying it. You just can't.
It is my life.
Like Adam set it up perfectly. Like he alley-ooped it to you. You could be like, you know what, Adam? It's absolutely correct.
No, it's like he
He's
is
like, man, but
we're gonna get through it. It's
but
just
you were like digging in. Like you were like, but
we just
but
haven't
this
been through
ownership
this before. We haven't. There's been a lot of tumult in this organization, all right? This has been my life for 30 years or longer, actually. But nothing has been quite like this, so this is just new.
Somewhere Tim Cato was watching this and rolling his eyes at me.
Tim Cato is definitely not watching this.
Oh.
Tim Cato barely comes on his own post-game shows, all right? He's not watching the watch-along. He is in the chat.
Yeah, he has been.
Tim, I didn't mean that. I love you, Tim.
I have found it very interesting that as we have gone through, as we've gone through all of this, that the amount of fans who have been like, "Stop talking about it, move on. We don't want to talk about this anymore." And I think folks got to realize, like, this is not just the biggest story, in the DFW area. This is not just the biggest story, regionally. This is not just the biggest story in the NBA. This is arguably the biggest story in all of sports right now. Like, the amount of time that we will spend continuing to talk about this, it's not going away anytime soon. And I don't think, and correct me if I'm wrong, Bobby, I don't think there's been a story quite like this for this organization where they've been thrusted into the national spotlight on a continuous 24/7 cycle ever in the way
for
that
stuff that's happened off the floor, but not for
for not anything on the floor. Yeah, that's what I mean. That's so I think fans are getting used to the idea of, look, man, like, this is a major story that will continue to be talked about for a long time.
It was a tough shot by LeBron to open this thing up.
Yeah, and Jackson Hayes with the block
No.
on Max Christie.
Got to box out.
As we've opened up the fourth quarter here in Los Angeles with the Lakers up 80-77 after a LeBron James jumper to open up the period.
Oh, all right. It honestly, thank you. Or yeah. It's honestly a bummer that Dwight's on the minutes limit. Like I like how he's
well
played
tonight. Yeah,
I like how he's played. Oh,
as Kyrie Irving misses the left hand shot, but Dwight Powell keeps it alive. Klay Thompson called for a travel there.
Buzzkill call. No one wants that.
LeBron James barking at the officials. That was a foul. I think that was a foul.
It's an official no comment.
Oh, he falls into Maverick Carter as he's laughing, as he's contesting the call there. I'm not going to lie. The tightness of this game is setting.
Oh, Dwight,
look
all
at
right.
Dwight Powell with the steal.
Oh, no.
The amount of smoked layups tonight.
That would have been a tough finish.
I'm just saying the
nice contest.
The refs are letting them play on both sides of the
They
ball.
are letting them play.
I like that.
That was a double dribble.
It's a little out of control.
It is a little helter-skelter right now.
A little out of control.
Yeah, the Mavs, they're trying to hit that haymaker. They want that haymaker blow.
But Klay Thompson gets the bucket of transition to pull the Mavericks again within one at 80-79 with just under 10 minutes left in the fourth quarter as LeBron trying to stem the tide for Los Angeles.
It's a good makeup call, ref.
This is setting up to be a dramatic final 5 minutes of this game where Luka potentially does, the Luka stuff. That's just the feeling I'm getting. That's good contest by Kyrie Irving in transition there. By the way, Suns lost tonight in overtime to the Memphis Grizzlies, 151-148.
Oh. So much for letting them play. Jeez.
Yeah.
2 fouls in 0 seconds.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, you can't.
that's a little soft, but
Well, wait,
great
wait.
acting job by Dwight.
When you put 2 hands on him like that, like you can't go 2 hands to the chest.
The
You
Oscars
can
are
go
next
chicken
week,
wing.
and my God,
Great
the
acting
white foul.
job.
Jeez.
Great acting job.
Like,
I love it.
Kyrie, no. Kyrie trying to give the Mavericks lead, misses a 3-pointer there.
There's a lot of misses on pretty good looks
Mhm.
to start this, and that is not a good sign. Dude, Austin Reeves is so lame. Oh, he's so lame.
Does he get foul merchant status?
Dude, yes.
Yeah.
It's not even close.
Who's
5 made shots, 7 made free throws tonight.
Is he
Oh,
worse
that was
than
actually all
Lou?
ball too.
Is he worse than Lou Dort in your head as far as like players?
No.
you hate
Lou
watching?
Dort is the worst.
Okay, gotcha.
Austin Reeves is like Jimmy Butler level of like, dude, like, look, he is good. Austin Reeves is a good player. You don't have to do all the you just don't have to do all that lame stuff.
Who's first team all
Play the
merchant? SGA, Jimmy
I'm not-
Butler.
I don't want to do teams.
I was just saying players. Chris Finch had some interesting things to say the other night.
He did.
Head coach for the
I mean,
Timberwolves.
Ant does he tries to do the same thing. He's just not as good at it.
Hey, ref!
Man, can they win this game if PJ?
Wow!
If PJ just doesn't make a single shot, do they have a chance at winning this game?
No. He got to make a
They
couple
need
shots.
him. They need him.
Yeah, they need him. Clay
Big
knocks down a
shot.
big shot. Pull the Mavericks back within 2. He's starting to heat up in the second half. He's been much better in the second half. Has Klay Thompson keeping them in this game.
He's got his 3 threes. Luka had his points. I need PJ, but I don't think PJ is getting 15, KG.
I don't think so.
I'm going to be
No.
taking home an L on the sleeper app tonight by the looks of it.
As LeBron starting to get it going a little bit, got the layup in transition off the pass from Reeves and drives and gets the bucket off the glass to put the Lakers back up by 4 as Klay Thompson knocks down another 3. Klay Thompson,
Parachute gang.
14 points in the second half. Mavericks back within 1 again.
Parachute.
Mavericks down
guy goes flying
86-85.
by.
Klay
Oh.
Thompson already with 8
That's
points so
cool.
far in this fourth quarter for Dallas.
So Larry Bird used to say back in the day.
Oh, yeah?
Wait, what is it? I don't know what it is.
Parachute gang.
Yeah. What's that?
It's like when a shooter head fakes and the guy goes flying by.
Jackson Hayes finding a little bit of rhythm in that dunker spot there, just camping out and getting easy passes there. 7.5 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter.
PJ. Buddy.
Yeah, PJ has been, I don't know. Yeah.
PJ on that ooh-wee.
Oh, Vincent says first team all foul merchant. Joel Embiid, Jalen Brunson qualifies for him.
But Jalen doesn't need the foul calls to have great games, though, is the thing. Like,
Yeah.
he does flop a lot.
Tough with the left though.
Yeah, that's tough.
At full speed, looking backward, man.
Yeah. That was a hell of a pass by Reeves on that.
This is a good game.
It is.
It's been a little messy, but this has been a good game.
Luka back on the floor for the Lakers as Austin Reeves airballs a 3-pointer. Mavs with a chance to pull within 1, and they don't. But Klay Thompson knocks down the 3. We are tied with just under 7 minutes left. Klay Thompson, 11
threes.
points in this quarter, got 22 overall, continues his hot shooting from the 3-point line. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Luke is back in now, immediately posting up, too.
Yep, posting up Max Christie.
I love it.
The repost.
It's like you got to rotate over.
as LeBron
Gotta
knocks
get over
down,
there, dude. Come on. There's 2 seconds left of the shot clock.
LeBron knocks down the open three off the double team and the
Clay check. Clay with the heater check. Come on, Najee.
Najee Marshall ties it back again.
Okay.
Doubling from 1 pass away is not ever the decision, and not rotating is also not the decision. If they do that the whole game, they will lose.
We are tied at 91 with 6 minutes left in the fourth quarter. We are midway as Luka Dončić misses.
But see, this is what I like for the Mavs is that when Luka comes back in the game, he gets the ball and
Najee Marshall misses the 3 that would have given the Mavericks the lead there. Go ahead, Jesse.
The movement stops. Like they had good cutting, they had good movement when Luka wasn't on the floor. Then he gets it back. He's back in the post. The ball stops moving, and now guys are standing around, and that doesn't work well for the Lakers. I mean, now,
Luka finds a wide open Rui Hachimura who misses the 3-pointer.
got rebounded though.
They cannot do 6.5 straight minutes of open threes. You cannot let this happen.
Timeout on the floor. 5:30 left in the fourth quarter. We are tied at 91. Klay Thompson turning into the story for the Dallas Mavericks here in the fourth quarter. He's already got 11 points. He's 3 of 4 from downtown, 4 of 5 overall from the field. He's got 11 of the 14 for Dallas here in the fourth quarter. Meanwhile, LeBron James, 9 of the 13 for the Los Angeles Lakers here in the fourth period. But we talked about it, Bobby, at the end of the first half. Max Christie knocking down a couple of threes to get the Mavericks back within 8. The 3-point shooting continued to heat up in the third quarter, and it's continued here in the fourth quarter. And that's what's got them back into this game where we are tied with 5.5 minutes left to go here.
Yeah. I want to talk a little more about the defense. I agree that if it is going to be Luka and LeBron post-ups, that does limit movement. There's not like throughout this whole fourth quarter so far, it's been LeBron breaking down the defense, and then it's lob to Hayes. There was that transition kind of full court alley-oop. I don't know. He just ran a go route. There's Austin Reeves doing stuff and attacking off of closeouts and things. And if the Lakers are just going to post up, just let them go one-on-one because there is stagnancy elsewhere. It's just one guy versus one guy. Yeah. But when you double in those situations, you're allowing guys to get open. You're allowing the movement to happen. You're allowing them to find open shooters. And like I understand Rui just missed one, and the Lakers tonight are 11 of 40, unbelievably. It doesn't feel like they are. So I guess I just slept through half the misses or something. But like you're making their job easier. You know, you're making it easier, and it doesn't have to be this way. It doesn't have to be that way.
Yeah, the Lakers have not made the Mavericks pay by making the amount of wide open 3-pointers that they have gotten so far in this game. By the way, Luka Dončić does have his triple-double, 17 points, 15 rebounds, 10 assists tonight for Luka, along with 3 steals and 2 block shots as well in the 29 minutes that he's played so far. Lakers got 4 guys in double figures, LeBron James and Austin Reeves leading the way, each with 20 points. I do
want to respond to this. Mavericks went to the finals playing one-on-one last year. Yes, Swin. No, that's absolutely right. They did. It's because Luka and Kyrie were like 2 of the top 10 most efficient isolation scorers last year. And whenever they got double teamed, the Mavs were like the number 1 team scoring points per possession whenever Luka got double teamed. So good, in fact, that teams stopped blitzing him this year. Luka got double teamed fewer times this year than he had any other year in his career, since his rookie year at least. In Dallas, teams realize we cannot send 2. Just let him play one-on-one. It's a lot harder to score one-on-one than it is to score 4-on-3. So, yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. They went to the finals playing that way, but it's mostly because they were so good, so overwhelmingly good at that they forced the double teams and then just destroyed them. Like, that's how PJ killed OKC, for example.
Shout out to my boy Joe Hoyt. We have completed the show. The show hangout.
Is Joe in the chat?
Tell him something, Joe.
Joe's in the chat.
Yeah, he's in there. There he goes.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Oh, Messy Jesse, huh?
Yeah, that's me.
Mavs ball, chance to take the lead.
Heat check.
Ooh.
That's bad heat check.
Yeah, that's an awful heat check. By the way,
call the HVAC guy.
You talk about the defense as well, Bobby. I mean, something we talked about during the pregame show. I mean, yes, PJ Washington doesn't have a single point tonight, but one of the things that we had mentioned during the pregame show is that the defense that he's going to have to play tonight, he's got tough defensive assignments all over the floor, dealing with all of these guys. And so far, even despite not having scored a point, he's got 10 rebounds. He's got 4 blocks. He's got a steal. He's doing the other things. But you got to get something from him offensively. But you give him credit for staying locked in, at least on that side of the floor, because they've needed all of the things that he's done defensively tonight. But yeah, offensively, he's got to give him something.
Should have a flagrant foul. He should have at least one.
He also should have been on the receiving end of one when LeBron clocked him right in the dome.
Yeah,
That would have been the perfect time to be like, oh, wow, you hit me in the mouth? Cool.
Did he just airball that free throw?
Is that what happened?
I think did LeBron just airball that? He did.
Wow.
He did airball that free throw.
I thought they were just slow to get the point on the board.
No, he airballed the free throw.
Holy moly. You don't see that very often.
Mm-mm.
Oh, this is the matchup we want. Oh, my
Oh,
God.
gosh, that's a dangerous pass.
Mad Max. Dude, his leg is so dead after that. Ooh. Luka, this is a family broadcast, buddy.
Yeah, Max going to be feeling that one in the morning.
Dude, that knee went right into his, what is this? Your quad,
Yeah, quad
upper
area.
knee,
Yeah.
wherever that hit him. Yeah, I'm such an athlete, Jesse. I
know,
know
I know.
what the quad is.
Yeah.
I know all the
Najee! No.
the
No,
trip.
you rubbing your hamstring, but it's all good. You were rubbing.
This?
No, I'm messing.
Okay.
I'm messing with you.
This is our first close game on a watch along, KG. I
know,
don't even
it
know what to do
is.
with my hands or anything.
And it would be with Luka on the floor.
Saw that happen. That's a Dorian Finney-Smith.
Yeah, that's a
Took
great
that one from
screen.
Dwight Powell.
Yeah, that's a great screen by Dorian there. As Luka gets the layup to put the Lakers up
Dunk
by
it.
3.
PJ's passed up a couple of those now.
And then oh my gosh.
Dude, come
Yikes.
on.
Yikes.
Welcome to the game, man. Let's go.
Oh, and Luka with the pass to LeBron for the
God.
dunk.
PJ
Timeout.
PJ on
Dallas.
that Cali Kush,
Terrible, man.
PJ stopped by the dispensary, got that Cali Kush before the game. Man. There's a Cali Kush PJ right here.
Look at LeBron
Terrible.
down there in the dunker spot. Luka with the pinpoint pass. Lakers up 5 with 4:05 left in the fourth quarter. As LeBron gets the dunk there. Luka gets the
Cannot pass up an open three and then airball a layup.
yeah,
Like,
he's
The basketball gods are watching that too. All
they
right.
are.
Jesus, man.
So the Mavericks had pulled within 1 at 92-91, and then the Lakers score 4 straight points. Luka Dončić with a layup, LeBron with a dunk in transition off of a.
You want to get pissed off?
Not really, but
All right, well then close your ears.
mm-mm.
The Mavs tonight have taken 43 shots in the lane.
Oh, my
Okay,
gosh.
that's a pretty good amount.
Oh no,
43, right? That's a pretty good.
Wait,
that's a
before you
pretty
say
good
the
number of
I'm-
field goals.
I'm gonna try to guess. How many they've made?
How many they made?
I'm gonna go with 10.
Y'all need to be more optimistic. All right. Do you have a guess, Abby? They've taken 43 shots in the lane. How many have they made?
12.
12 and 12. Y'all all need to be more optimistic. They've made 15. The Mavs are 30,
Oh wow!
35% on shots in the lane.
Yikes!
PJ is certainly not helping the cause.
He's not at all. Like this is not good for the PJ Washington agenda tonight.
The Lakers,
Not at
meanwhile,
all.
have taken 6 fewer shots in the lane, but have made 6 more shots in the lane. So the Mavs have 12 second chance, 12 field goal attempts that have come off of second chances. They've made 3 of them. So they're missing their layups. They're missing all of their extra shots. They've only taken 12 free throws. So it's a good thing that they're making threes because they're not really making anything else. It's tough, man. This is really, really tough. It's only a 5-point game. It's a couple shots. But, like, dude, they should have 110 right now. They have 91.
By the way, the Mavericks making substitutions. PJ Washington out. Najee Marshall out. In comes Spencer Dinwiddie and Dwight Powell with 4 minutes left. So interesting substitution there from Jason Kidd.
PJ doesn't deserve to be out there.
Yeah, PJ's been awful.
You just talked about how good he was on defense.
No, I'm talking about offensively.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, offensively he's been horrendous. Defensively, he's been. I mean, He's doing the thing defensively, but yeah, he's giving them absolutely nothing on the offensive end. So
You need. I mean, you're losing now. You need points.
yeah,
Need points. Need it. Need them.
yeah. We need these commercials to hurry up and get over with, though. Not even going front.
I don't know. I think that Warby Parker ad was. I'm just kidding. Max Christie just getting
what a
out of
smart
his way.
play. Well, he grabbed him to stop his momentum, and then he finished off by getting to the bucket.
Oh.
Kyrie getting the friendly roll.
All right.
As the Mavericks pull back within 2 at 96-94 with just under 4 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Tight ball game in Tinseltown between the Mavericks and the Lakers. Again, shout out to all of y'all joining us here on the Mavs Lakers watch along.
Good defense, Mac. Oh,
Dorian
Dude,
Finney-Smith.
Fancy.
Dwight, you were never going to block that in your life.
Yeah.
Well, that
Get
was
the
supposed to be
rebound, dude.
Spencer Dinwiddie. He didn't block out.
Yeah, no, nobody.
Like, help
nobody
the
did.
helper now.
I mean,
Yeah.
Dwight contesting that, though, is like, whew.
Oh God.
And there's a turnover.
I'm afraid that it might be over, gentlemen.
Rui Hachimura with the steal and the dunk. Lakers up 6 with just under 3 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Kyrie gets by Luka, though, to cut it
That's
back
so
down
fast,
before.
Still a ball game, man. 4-point game.
I'm a little ahead, to be fair.
Huh?
I'm a little ahead, but still.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I like no double team. Just play him straight up. I like it. Just stay in front of him. Don't let him cross you over. And then box out.
Oh, my gosh.
Box
Dwight
out.
Powell, find somebody to box out.
Gotta box out. There's
Jeez.
three. There were 3 Mavs. 3 Mavs ball watching, and LeBron just went up and grabbed it and
Grabbed
dunked
it
it.
and stuffed it.
3 Mavs just watching the ball.
It's like they should have
I mean,
listened.
that's why. I mean, obviously, that's why Dwight is not your starting center. He's your 4th string center, but still. Need this one, Max.
Oh! Lakers up 6 with just under 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Lakers up 102-96 as the Mavericks trying to find a way to get this lead cut down with 90 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Oh my God, dude.
And Dwight Powell fouls Rui Hachimura with exactly 90 seconds
Just
left.
Awful defense the last couple minutes.
Yeah, not getting any defensive rebounds.
Like, look at 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, just staring and watching. Like that's
I mean,
that's LeBron freaking James.
That's Max's man, but
like the idea of watching LeBron just run by you to go get an offensive rebound is kind of crazy.
yeah, and then I mean leaping at a floater is just like that's 7 and 9.
Yeah.
you know, that's 7 and 9 stuff. They did play hard.
They did play hard.
The lads fought hard tonight. It was it looked pretty gross for most of the first half.
Yeah, the
but
first half was horrendous.
third quarter was good. Fourth quarter was fine, and then I mean, you have LeBron and Luka out there against like Dwight Powell and Spencer Dinwiddie. Like, what do we really think is going to happen?
Yeah.
PJ is 0 for his life, and it's pretty tough.
It goes back to what Clarence was saying earlier. A fully healthy Mavs team probably beats this Laker team easily. Like, just think about all the rebounds and all the layups that the Lakers got today with no resistance.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You get a couple of those guys back on the inside.
Yeah, you could have used your big men tonight.
Not to mention all the bunnies the Mavs missed. Were like, that's
Man.
not Kessler Edwards taking that shot. That's Daniel Gafford.
Yeah, or Lively, or AD.
Like, see, like that right there.
Awful.
Yeah, that'll
Like, for
about do
LeBron
it.
for LeBron to throw a backdoor cut from half court.
Yeah, that's insane.
That's
That looks like that'll about do it. Yeah, another dunker spot, easy bucket.
Jesse,
thank you guys.
thank you.
Appreciate you, man.
Appreciate you, man.
Appreciate you hanging out with us. You can catch Jesse, of course, on the DLLS Cowboys podcast every single day at 11 p.m. or 11 a.m., not 11 p.m.
11 p.m.? You wanna do an 11 p.m.
He
show?
would never do that show. At 11 a.m. every day here on DLLS Sports, hanging out with Jeff Kavanaugh. Tell him something, Joe Hoyt, and the best beat writer in Cowboys history, Clarence E. Hill Jr. Pop.
In club pop.
That's right.
We can call him Mr. Fourth and Gone.
Mr. Fourth and Gone. See ya. Oh,
Get some rest, man.
77. Oh, not 77. Damn it. You went 77 yards.
Tough situation. Another example, kind of down the stretch of this one reminded me of the Kings game when they just couldn't get a stop.
No.
The Kings were scoring, but then anytime they would miss, Sabonis would just tip it in. And it's just, I said this, when did we do the show? I don't remember when was it. The question was, what is the issue with the way they're playing or something? And I was like, it usually takes teams a half to figure it out. And then by the fourth quarter, they're like, yeah, we'll just go to the basket every time.
Yep.
Like, we'll just figure this out. It'll be no problem. LeBron is way too smart, man, and he's just finding all these guys right around the rim. In ways that even Luka has 11 assists. Luka's had a pretty solid game. A triple-double is just pretty solid for him, but like LeBron was able to figure this out. He cracked the code. LeBron was kind of a bystander for most of this game, and then the fourth quarter, dude, 14 points, 2 assists. He completely took over this game,
and a lot of it was on easy stuff. Dunks in transition. The Lakers just started lighting it up from the dunker spot. Jackson Hayes was getting down in there. LeBron down there as well. Luka was able to get a nice layup off of Dorian Finney-Smith. Nice little screen there. So just too many points in the paint in the fourth quarter. In fact, 20 of the 27 points, 22 of the 27. Whoa.
Half-Dead says the fact that this game was even close means the Lakers aren't good.
I wouldn't go that far, but you got to remember there's a lot of emotions and everything else that was playing into this game.
And most of those guys don't feel anything about this.
Exactly.
This is a Luka game.
Yeah.
Austin Reeves doesn't care about this game. It's just a game for him. PJ got to win this jump ball, man. Got to win this jump ball. Although that Lakers have they assume that PJ is going to win the jump ball. Never mind. Okay. Tip it to Christie or just tip it to LeBron.
Yeah, PJ's going to look back on this game.
It's a final score if we want to spoil it, KG.
Okay. 2 more good points for measure. It is a final in Los Angeles. The Lakers win tonight's game 107-99 over the Dallas Mavericks as Luka Dončić finishes with a triple-double, the 81st triple-double of his career, 19 points, 15 rebounds, and 12 assists. Also had 3 steals and 2 blocks in this game. LeBron James cooking in the fourth quarter, though, had 27 points, 16 of which came in that fourth quarter as the Mavericks fall 107-99 as they face their former, Luka Dončić faces his former team.
Some well wishes for Luka.
Yep. Hugs all around for his teammates. Kyrie and Luka embracing each other at the end of the game. Interested to hear Kyrie's post-game comments as well. We appreciate you joining us here on our DLLS Mavs watch-along as the Mavericks took on the Los Angeles Lakers. We'll be back here in about 15 minutes to get you caught up on everything that happened in our DLLS Mavs post-game show. We'll be joined by our Mavericks beat writer, Tim Cato, live from Los Angeles, and our national NBA insider, Mark Stein will be joining us during the program as well. Appreciate all of our guests who joined us. D-Line, shout out to Eric with DNVR, Adam Morris from DNVR, Clarence E. Hill Jr., appreciate him joining us from DLLS Cowboys, and Jesse Holly as well for joining us on our watch-along. For Bobby, okay, we'll be back here in about 10, 15 minutes here on DLLS Mavs. Appreciate y'all. We'll talk to you later. Peace.
We all silly like the mayor.